Yo, what is going on, everybody? How have you guys been these last 2 freaking weeks or something like that? Apologies as always for not being live recently, but I've just been super busy with getting college stuff ready and then hanging out with friends before I move. So sorry about that, but we are live today very early because obviously, again, I have plans later today. So we're gonna be doing a quick little hop in the good old Falcon 50. No Richmond read. This guy's already coming in with bullcrap, but we're gonna be doing a quick flight in the Falcon 50 from CONTRAIL that just released. I was on the beta team for this airplane and I was flying it a lot about a month ago. However, recently I stopped flying it just because I stopped being on the computer a lot. So this is going to be a little bit of a learning curve again, trying to get this plane back up in the air, but I think we got it. Gonna fly this thing down from Westchester County down to Atlanta's PDK, because PDK got a scenery that's pretty decent not too long ago. So finally putting that to use, and yeah, we'll do a cool little push out of this corner lot that we're in. We'll open some fueling panels, get the baggage loaded, and then we'll try not to crash. So that's the goal, man. How have you guys been, my guys? Appreciate you all stopping in. Mr. Plains in now. What's up, Mr. Plains? Appreciate you stopping in. 𝐓𝐸, what's up, dude? How you doing? Value says bro's live so early. I know. It's because later today I have to go to a birthday party, so I'm trying to stream before I have to leave. So that's why I'm streaming early, just because I feel like this stream is gonna be like 3-4 hours long almost. Not 4 hours, but probably a 3-hour stream. And just so I have time to get ready and everything later. That's why I started this early. What's up, aviation bros? Appreciate you stopping in. Aiden's in the house as well. How you been, Aiden? Appreciate you stopping in. Mr. Palco, how you doing? Leon says I'm about to land American 11:35. Nice. There you go, man. Mr. Clee, what's up, dude? Mr. Lee is in the house. What's up, Clee and Lee? Appreciate you guys stopping in. Reed's in the house as always. Mr. Mike's flying with us, he said. Coming in with 31 months. Going to spam those my guys. Do appreciate you, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Reed says smashing that dislike button. So I don't fly to Richmond, and he's smashing the dislike button. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. Also, I thought I could spawn in this gate. There's a spawn point in the scenery for you to spawn, not the gate, but spawn in the hangar. But it didn't let me do that. I spawned in the hangar and it spawned me on the roof. So that's why we're here. I was trying to make it cool and be like, okay, we get towed out of the hangar and then we can, park it over there. But that didn't work too well. So we're just gonna have to do like a little 360 push out of here, and yeah, a 180 out of the little corner that we're in. But it's fine. We'll do the towing stuff. It'd be cool. Alex, what's up, man? Says right now I'm doing LAX to Boston in the JetBlue 321. Nice. There you go, Alex. I gotta get back into the airliner flying. I've been flying just biz jets recently. What's up, John? How you doing, man? Says hi, good morning to America. What's up, dude? Appreciate you stopping in. You guys in Europe probably love me streaming early, don't y'all? I just thought about that because I'm always streaming at like 1 in the morning. What's up, Kyron? How you doing, my guy? Appreciate you stopping in. Wes is in the house. What's up, dude? Ethan says good morning. Just picked this up. A few bugs in 2020, but overall it seems to be like a great airplane. Love the trim sound. Yeah, the trim sound is it's very unique to say the least, but it's a cool sound. It's definitely meant to get your attention if you're trimming on accident. That's really what it's probably for. What's up, Funzy? Appreciate you stopping in. Karen says, how's life been since you turned 18? Kyron, I turned 18 like 5 months ago. It's been about the same. What's up, Zephyr? How you doing, my guy? Appreciate you stopping in. Hopefully you're doing well. Mr. XD's now. What's up, XD? How you doing, man? Dom's in the house as well. What's up, dude? Lee says sorry. It'll be fixed in 1.1. You're good, Lee. I was just so confused. I was like, I spawned in the hangar and then I went downstairs to grab a cup of water and I came back and my plane's on the roof in the cinematic like loading, screen before you hit ready to fly. And I was like, what the hell? I was so confused. You're fine though. There are collisions in that Millionaire terminal that need to be removed. Are there? Okay, we'll see. What's up, Ethan? How you doing, my guy? Appreciate you stopping in. We are. We're gonna use the little pushback tug to pull, I guess, pull us out of this area that we're in. I think that'd be pretty cool. Mr. Gibson, now, what's up, my guy? Appreciate you stopping in. Hopefully you've been well. I'm gonna try not to make you sad on this stream. It's been a minute since I've done a full flight in this airplane, I'll be honest with y'all. So if I do something wrong, please let me know. But yeah, read properly. Okay, let me read it properly then. He says, bro, life, oh Yeah, I didn't read properly. Life been busy since he turned 18. Yeah. My bad. Better turn base for 3-4. Sounds good, Paco. Wait, are you landing here? You're landing at this airport? What's up, Simblit? How you doing, my guy? Appreciate you stopping in. Hopefully you're doing well. Going to Gran Canaria today, or going to Gran Canaria on Monday with the layover in Zurich and then a 340-300 down. Jeez, bro. I'm getting on a 777 and a 350 next month, so I'm pretty excited for that. I think that'd be excited. What's up, 𝐓𝐈𝐿𝐴 a student pilot IRL? I'm curious. I'm a student pilot, but I have my private pilot's license already. Not next year, but this fall I'll be starting my instrument training. But yeah, student pilot with my PPL, starting instrument in fall. What's up, Visa? How you doing, my guy? Appreciate you stopping in with 32 months. Says the windows remind me of the Concorde windows. Yeah, it's like a baby Concorde in the nose. It's pretty cool. What's up, Mr. Tun? Says, hey, good to see you again. I know. I've been AFK, my bad. But anyways, let's get in this plane. Let's do this cool push-pull thing. And hopefully the chase plane camera doesn't break itself. I've had that happen before. But we're gonna kind of, if you guys see what we got going on here, we're in this like corner. So I'm gonna push the plane back towards the hangar. We just can't go on the hangar because then it's gonna send us up there. But we're gonna go towards the hangar. I'm gonna pop it around and then we're gonna park it over here, and we'll have everybody start getting on the plane in the front of the Millionaire terminal. But yeah, I think that'd be fun. Appreciate you guys all stopping in. If you want to help out my algorithm, because it's definitely gonna be down, hit the like button. And yeah, let's get this thing started, man. What's up, Manji? How you doing, my guy? Appreciate you stopping in. Hopefully you're doing well. You're on the localizer right now. Let me see. Tell me when you're on a short final. Let's see if I could see you. Did this channel fall off? My algorithm's definitely down. That says the least. Just started your VFR lessons. Hey, it's all good, man. Got to start somewhere. All right, cool. Well, we're in the jet, which looks freaking fantastic. I'm gonna sit down here. My brakes are off, but what I really wanted to do was to go into this view, just so I can go ahead and remove the chocks. So things unlatched, and cool. Let's shut the door. Can I do that in this mode? I don't know if I can do that and walk around mode. I can. There you go. All right, we'll shut the door. Cool. And then I'm gonna go into my good old flyby view. Cool. And how do I want to do this? Let's see. I'll do it from... We'll do it from like this angle. I think that'll work. All right, let's go. Boom. Let's request our remote control. We'll attach the tug. There we go. And direction backwards. And we'll get this thing going a little slower than I would like, just so I can make sure I don't spawn myself into the roof. What's up, Sean? How you doing, man? It is an early stream. I got a birthday party to go to later tonight, so I want enough time to get ready and everything as I'm ending stream. So we started, or I was gonna start at 12, but I'm trying to get out the house by like 2:33. So I'm starting earlier. That's why. Yeah, I wish they had a bigger one. The bigger one would be pretty cool, but it's okay. I mean, I think eventually we'll have one of the bigger ones. Of course, Lee. It's a really nice scenery, man. I'm enjoying it. Well, this is sick. Yeah, it's pretty damn cool. It is pretty damn cool. I've never seen this in any plane. This is like an X-plane type thing, you know what I mean? What version of Microsoft do you prefer for an Intel Core i7? 2024, Lee. That's the only Microsoft you should be getting. 2024. Yeah, and he's making that global. That global should be sick, dude. I can't wait for that. All right, there we go. It's going. We're going. All right, let's straighten out the wheels here. There we go. Cool. Let's make it come to a nice stop. Cool. All right, let's get a new camera view here. Dope. And we'll go forward. Fix up the wheel. Wait, which way am I going? This way. Ah, wait. I'm stuck. Hold on. I can't turn. Let me fix that. Why can I only go left? What is going on? There you go. Go right. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Let's just stop. Let's disconnect it. Bring it back. There we go. Cool. You're off bringing the pushback. That's crazy. I know. It's one of the built-in features with the aircraft. Very, very cool. All right, we'll give this up to about... Yeah, we'll go pretty quick. There we go. Sweet. Might pick this up, by the way. Dude, it's a cool airplane. Like, I mean, I've never said I wanted to fly a Falcon before, but it looks good. It has a really nice ramp presence. The modeling's sweet. Sounds are sweet. I've flown the updated flight model. I've always thought the flight model of this plane's a little light. But honestly, which is sad, I just kind of expect that in any smaller plane we get in the sim nowadays. But flight model's all right. It definitely can use some work, but I mean, systems seem pretty good. I'm not a Falcon pilot, but I mean, to me, they seem pretty good. Sounds are good. Modeling's good. It's a good airplane, especially if you like Falcons. I pressed the red button and reconnect tug. My bad. That's what I could have done. I did not do that. What processor and video card do you run? Very smooth graphics. I appreciate it. Exclamation, here you go. Exclamation PC. Recently with Sim Update 5, my performance in the sim has been atrocious. I'm gonna be real with you. But right now it's running all right. But those are my specs. I got pink textures for whatever plane that is. Nice. Yeah, you could speed it up just a little bit more. You think the wing controller Ursa stick feels good? I like it. I don't currently use it anymore because I'm currently using the MOZA. I'm using the MOZA AB9 base and then the Sim Workshop Airbus side stick. But when I was using it, it was really good. I don't hate it at all. In my opinion, it's way better than the Thrustmaster one. Yeah, it's built in with the Falcon. This is literally part of, this is part of the plane, Sean. Everything you see me doing right now is all part of the plane. This isn't like GSX or anything. What's up, Phoenix? How you doing, my guy? Appreciate you stopping in. So since when do you stream at 10? I have a birthday party to go to later tonight, or later this afternoon, I should say. So just so I can give myself enough time to like leave the house and get ready when I end stream, I'm starting at 10:30 in the morning. Just because this is probably going to be like a 3-hour stream. So just to give myself some time. All right, there we go. We're going to turn this thing right here and park the baby right here in front of everybody. And that's how we're going to get this thing ready to go. Put this baby on the line real quick. Hold on. Let's get another angle so I can help myself out. There we go. Keep it coming. And there we go. Fix it up. Hold on. All right, that looks good enough. Just keep it coming. And stop. Slow down. Boom. There we go. All right, get that going. Sweet. Get the remote controller going. Pop back in the plane. Go back in walk around mode here. Open up. Know where it's pulling the model from, but it's obviously not right. There's another one over there too, so I don't know if my model matching is jacked or what, but oh well. This race is so early. I gotta end at an efficient time. Have a great day at work. I don't want to use the HOTUS for 2024. Yeah, I would recommend the wing control stuff then. The wing control stuff's really good. What's up, Mark? How you doing, man? I know, long time no see. All right, there we go. Plane's parked in front of the Millionaire Terminal, looking all rich. There we go. Anyways, I'll show you guys some cool things here in the walk around. First, if we go over here, we have the fueling panel. I'm not going to manually fuel the airplane. I'm just going to do a sim brief import. But let's see. Where's the click spot for it? There you go. All right. So we have a fueling panel. I think you've probably seen this in like a lot of other streams now, but they have a fully functional fueling panel. So I can go ahead and turn on the stuff. I can keep it to low, can switch it to high for more fuel, do all that if I wanted to. And then when you do open it, it opens, or I guess spawns an actual fuel truck right here. And then I can sit here and literally just connect the the hose. Boom. And then now I have like a fully functional ground service operator right here. So if I really wanted to, I could go in, turn on the pumps, and then actually just start. You hear the noise, and then it actually starts going in gallons. So pretty cool. I'm not going to sit here and do this just because I don't feel like doing it, but you get the gist or the gist. And we can go ahead and just get the pumps back off. There we go. And then disconnect it. And then we can close it. Boom. We got the ground power that connects right here. However, I don't know if you can actually open this yourself. I think it's just something that appears when you spawn the GPU. So I'm not going to worry about that. Got the Russell Versa panel right there. The model of this plane is really, really nice. And then if you come over here, we've got the, I didn't mean to open it earlier, so I could shut it and then open it again. But this is where your bags would actually go. So if you load up like cargo and whatnot, the heavier the plane is, the more bags they spawn back here, which is pretty damn cool. You could obviously actually come out here and open and close it if you wish. Same with the door, you guys saw that earlier. And it's raining, so let's go ahead and get in this airplane and get everything set up, man. Use the GPU, I'm dropping a dislike. I'm not going to use the GPU. I won't use the GPU. We're going to just... It's loud in here. We're just going to let the very loud APU do its job. That's our plan. All right, cool. So let's X out of this real quick because I was doing test flights earlier, just making sure everything works. Let's go weight and balance. Let's go and download it from SimBrief. And let me double check to make sure this is accurate. So it says we have 9 passengers. That is correct. We've got 315 pounds of cargo. That's good. Fuel on board should be 7155. That's what I have. Fuel. And it's showing my ZFW is 250.054. That's a little bit more than what I wanted, but that's fine. Takeoff weight shown 31909. That's a little bit more than what I had planned, but cool. That's fine. Sweet. That looks good. Get exit out of this. Let's go ground operations, and I'm going to get this guy back. And then let's go ahead and just get the van pulled up, because why not? It just looks cool, you know? Sweet. All right, let's X that. Let's go back. I'm going to go and remove this because we're done with that guy. And we're not going to use the GPU, so let's just get this thing turned on. Let's hop upstairs. Let's get battery 1, battery 2. That looks good to me. Let's go and tie these guys. Sweet. All right, we'll work our way on this side. This is on normal. These are not on. We're using ground start. That's fine. Q. Wipers are going to the off position. Oh wait, they were already off. Put them in park and then off. There you go. Now we'll get nav and logo. It's raining outside. That's fine. These can stay off. Seatbelt sign can come on just because we now, you know, fueled up the airplane. So that's fine. Emergency likes to go to armed. No smoking in the cabin, please. Thank you. Work our way down here. Booster pump can come on number 2 just for the APU start that we're about to do here in a second. That's all fine, and we won't mess with anything just yet. Get some lights going first. Just a little bit. How does that look? That's good to me. Let's slide over here. And let's go APU master on. Gen switch can come on, and we'll start it up. What's up, Avgeek? How you doing, man? How was Expo? It was good, Phoenix. It was pretty good. I'll be honest. This was the Expo that kind of came and went, if I'm being real with you. It was a little dry compared to past years. Not saying it was a bad Expo. It was just very, very dry when it came to new products or new aircraft compared to the past years. That's all. But it was fun. I don't think I got to hang out with people that I was hanging out with like the years before. We didn't really have giant groups going to dinners and stuff like we used to. I don't know. It wasn't that amazing, if I'm being honest. It was fun though. It was fun. The empty weight on the assembly profile is wrong. I've alerted to the appropriate people. Oh, have you? Got you, GIF. Well, thank you, man. What's up, Airplane Mexican Aviator? How you guys doing, dude? Of course, you're excited about Vegas, Mike. Vegas would be cool just to go to Vegas again, but like, I like traveling to different places with Expo, you know what I mean? All right, let's get the bleeder going. I don't know. It's fun when you're like going to Expo for flight sim, but also like traveling on different aircraft and going to different places. That's what I like about it, but it's fine. We'll go to Vegas again. That's okay. All right, cool. Airplane's powered up. That looks good to me. And let's start getting some stuff on now. So that all looks good to me. Let's get these inverters going. Boom, boom. 𝐸FS 1, 𝐸FS 2. Radio Master comes online. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Throw this guy to off. Well, actually, that's after start. That's all. I'm not going to touch that. All right, cool. This is all looking good. Let's work our way down here. Let's get my IRS. Boom, nav. Boom, nav. Hop down here, turn these bad boys on and on. And then I'm also going to go and turn this guy on. Push and hold. There we go. And fires on 9/7/26. Don't care. Magic B button. Altimeter is 3005. That's correct. So we'll set okay with that. Work our way down here. Let's go. Bam. Dot CTAF KHPN. Do we got one? 118575. So I'm going to switch this. 1185. I don't know why I went this way. That was not the smartest way to go. 118575. Cool. And then 228 is going to be set in the standby. That looks good to me. And cool. We start working on some stuff. Got to be 21 to get the Vegas experience. That's what I'm saying. I can't even do anything in Vegas. That's like the biggest kicker. It's also weird, dude. They had like the what do you call those girls that are dressed up? The flamingo girls. What do you call them? Like that are dressed up and all that stuff. They were getting at me and my dad the whole time. We're just walking through, and I'm like, do I say something? Do I acknowledge the fact that there's these people running around? Like, it was confusing. What's up, Mario? How you doing, man? 80% of Expo is AI slop slated as people's passion project. I mean, again, I'm all for AI ATC. I'm all for the AI stuff that they're doing with training and whatnot. But I mean, I don't know. I feel like we're in such a drought of flight sim stuff right now. Like finally, now with the release of this plane, the Fokker and all that, and you know, soon to be the A380 and the Synaptic 220, I think we're gonna get out that drought. But it's just like it's just been, wow, another AI training companion. Like, I don't know, bro. That's how they get paid, I guess. Was Bluebird there? There was one Bluebird representative. There was one guy, and he was asking trivia questions, and if you got them right, you got to win a 757 or 767 Gemini Jet model, which is pretty cool. The Gemini Jet store is there. I guess that's something to look forward to, but I don't have the space in my luggage usually to take stuff back. I would have to ship it to myself. What's up, Ethan, by the way? Appreciate you stopping in. All right, cool. Let's start working on the flight plan. It should be really easy to set up in this plane just because I'm just going to sim brief it. Off the bat, though, I don't know how many other people are doing this, but you can actually change your flight director in the settings of the EFB. I personally like this one a lot more, so I changed it to this one. So if anybody's wondering why mine doesn't look like that triangle thing, it's because I switched it. You're able to do that. So I like using this one. I don't know what companies actually use it. I don't know if a lot of planes use it more than the other one, but I like that one more. It looks a lot better to me. Cool. All right, let's slide down here. That's fine. What is this? Westchester to Atlanta. Cool. Get that thrown in. And cool. We'll select that. Sweet. And that's our active flight plan. So let's go departure. And departure, we're taking a runway. What are we taking? 34. So we'll go runway 34 for departure. We'll enter that. And we're going to just, there's no sit out of here. So just the White Plains or Westchester County 8. That's fine. We'll select that. Enter. Arrive today. Ooh, I guess it's on this one. Arrival. Runway for PDK is going to be runway 21 left. So we'll set 21 left. That's good. We're going to do the DHON 3. Transition is going to be views. Where's views at? Views gets thrown in and then DHON 3. Cool. So 21 left, views transition at DHON 3 arrival. Cool. Select that. And then I'm just going to step through to make sure they actually got everything. So we're going to do 1,000 feet, then RNAV to, or I guess that's the departure they have out of here. So it's just 1,000 feet in the man skew. Then there it's direct Lana. And I'm joining Juliet 48. That drops off at Mole, so we'll just check all this. And then Mole. For Mole, it's direct Flask. Flask in the views, then joining Dihon 3. And Q. That looks good to me. Let's make sure we get the approach in though. So approach, ILS 21 left. Oops. We're gonna do the ILS. And cool. Select that, throw it in. Now we'll see what that looks like. And the initial approach fix, final approach fix, and then run to 21 left. Sweet. That looks good to me. Let's go VNAV. Let's go data. Enter that. Cruising today is 380, so that's already set. Transition level is 18,000 feet. That's set. Back to VNAV. And here's the one thing I couldn't find. I saw in a bunch of tutorials, this whole page is filled up. So I don't know if I'm missing something, but I don't have much. This is all set for what I need it to be. But I don't know. Just says inactive and takeoff. Am I missing something? T-bar directors are nothing? Nah, dude. I like these. Flight sim AI slot equals the mini A320s that released during the 2020 runtime, dude. Cursor inactive and press back. Inactive, okay, and back. There you go. Thank you. Cool. All right, so climb to 1,000 feet. Cool. Required feet per minute. Climb gradient. I'm not going to touch this. I'll just leave it like that. I think we'll be okay. Cool. And then what I'm going to do here. Oops, I'm not going to do that. Let's go back. I'm going to go here, menu, north up. We're going to put it to track up. That's good. And then let's see. VOR, as we get that gone, NDBs are gone. Intersections, we keep that. Airspace, we can keep that. That's fine. And then we'll get low airways gone. I guess I can't change that. Never mind. Okay, cool. Back to me. There we go. Owls looks like a Ferrari boy. What are you talking about? Thank you, Ashley. Appreciate you guys. 971 says, I would love to have a Falcon 8X in the sim. It's a beautiful airplane. It is. I like that Falcon. It is a really nice plane. I saw one once or twice out of my airport. It's really, really nice. Tourism is down in Las Vegas this past year. And this year, Mr. Mike was saying in one of his streams, might be wrong. Yeah, that's what he was saying. That tourism was down. So they probably got a really good deal on a venue. All right. Where's my handle at? There we go. Let's shut this door and get out of here, guys. Are you guys actually Captain Lee? Bruh. You want range rings on that map? Hit the button next to track up one more time. Okay, let me see. I want range rings. Ah, cool. There you go. Sweet. Sweet, sweet. Thank you, Mike. All right, and then over here, let me get rid of this giant freaking yoke. And I'm going to throw this over to nav. So we'll go HSI mode, HSI mode, HSI mode. Oh, wait, no. Wrong thing. There we go. Cool. You got that going. And then let me throw this to what I wanted it to be. Cool. Decision night. We don't want that yet. So we're going to tap it over. Keep it on this. And we'll do 50. Cool. Awesome. All right. We're looking good there. Awesome. Let's hop up here. And I guess we're ready for start. Are we ready for start, everybody? What's up, Captain Cargo? How you doing, man? Appreciate you stopping in. Ooh, look at that. That just spawned in, dude. That is sick. That's pretty cool. Appreciate you guys that are flying with me, I'm guessing. Ooh, you know what I did forget? I forgot a lot of things, actually. Let's quickly get... Nope, wrong thing. Let's quickly get this guy going. And then once he's gone, I'm going to go to charts. And let's just zoom into Westchester County. Let's go, boom, charts. Taxi, pin that. Just gonna call it yes. All right, boom. Let's go SID, Westchester 8 departure, pin that. And then let's go airports again. Let's search up KPDK, just so I have these ready and I don't have to worry about it later. Are you liking it so far? It's good, Adam. I've been a beta tester for a while now. However, I haven't flown the plane in like the last 2 updates just because I've been so busy. So it's a lot better than I remember it. It's really, really good. Performance is another big thing too. This plane used to run pretty rough for me, and now it works pretty damn good. Especially with the sim performing like crap recently that I've been telling you guys about. It's still running good, so That's a positive. Just the flight model, man. That's my only gripe. It's very sensitive, just like a lot of the biz jets that we already have. All right, cool. There we go, man. Been in production for about 7 years. They're connected to the Dassault company themselves, and they've been a part of the dev journey, so it's gonna be hella good. 7 years though, jeez. What's up, Freddie? How you doing, man? Appreciate you stopping in, my guy. It does look like a Concorde, doesn't it? All right, cool. I think we're ready to rock and roll. So let's go and get this music off. Sim volume's coming up, and here we go. Gonna start my training in the Washington ARTCC at Raleigh, and then work my way over to Reagan. Gonna try to get tower ratings for both. That'd be sick. There you go, man. Everybody at Expo was telling me to become a controller. I was like, dude, I can't become a controller. I really can't. All right, what I'm gonna do here, let's throw this guy here, this guy here. I'm not gonna run through all the tests. I honestly forgot how to do half of them, but what I will do is set this bad boy up to 380. That looks good to me. My landing gear's down, and I'll just get this guy going as well.
American 989 plus FALCON to Alpha 15 South Florida for Westchester.
Oh, I thought that's like that guy said Washington Center. I was like, am I on the right frequency? All right, we'll keep it 2000. RIFR TARA comes online. Cool. And then I guess we can try this just because it's cool. We'll get the pump on. You can see pressurize the yokes, and then we can come down here, stall 2 tests. We get the warning, and then another cool thing is these guys will drop our good old slats until we actually start the plane, and then they'll come back up. So that's a cool thing. All right, enough chit chatting. Let's go. Turn this guy back off. Cool. And we'll hop upstairs. All these booster pumps can come online. We're on ground start. Everything is good. Let's get our beacon light on, and number 2 is coming first. All right, it's got interior 𝐂𝐨𝐧𝐠. Let's go 12% add fuel. Texas finally. What's wrong with the flight dynamics haven't flown yet? What's up, man? It's just it's honestly like most tiny jets we have in the sim. It's just very sensitive to inputs. That's really all it is. So yeah, I mean, it's not a terrible flight model. I'm not saying it's like the worst I've ever had in a sim, but it's just very, very sensitive. Could be a lot of factors. Could be the yoke I'm using. Could be the sensitivity settings I'm using. But for me, it's a very sensitive aircraft. All right, 2 is good. 1, 2, 3. All right, good. And 2, 12% add fuel. Hey, the tuck system is really, really cool. I love it. Only 1 reverse thrust? Yeah, I guess it's only on engine number 2, and it's actually back here. So you'll see when we throw it out, the reverser kind of like, I'll show you. I'm not even going to tell you. I'll just show you. Please says if I gift, you should follow me back. On what? Instagram or what? All right, cool. Good stable start on number 3. Number 1 gets started up. Spool that bad boy. There's N2, 12% add fuel. She's coming alive now. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Get that thing spooling up. On Insta? Which account did you follow? My owls or my personal one? Yeah, if you haven't already, guys, appreciate you hitting that like button. We're already at 42. If you haven't, though, hit that like button for me. It does help out a lot, especially since I haven't been live recently. I'm really going to try to get live, or go live a lot more frequently. I keep saying that, but I'm finally making myself a schedule, because I've just been basically leaving the house and coming back at 9 o'clock at night. So it's just I haven't been able to stream. So now I'm going to try to get a better schedule for you guys so I can. Cool. 97 across the board. They're looking nice and stable. That's looking at great. Let's hop up here. Let's just go ahead and get these guys all on. Put this guy in flight norm, and then we'll work our way down. Don't have to mess with that. Nav and logo's already on. Anti-collision lights on. We can keep these guys off for now. Pilot and co-pilot PDOs can come online. Fasten seatbelt signs are on. Emergency exit lights are armed. Cabin, no smoking is on. That looks good to me. You can throw this guy off. And I don't have to mess with really anything else here. You hear that it shut down itself. Cool. And only thing now to do is mock trim. So we'll go and throw that guy on. And cool. Let's go and release the parking brake, which was never set, by the way. Oops. All right, let's act like we released the parking brake here. Ready? Let's release the parking brake, guys. Ah, there you go. Parking brake's released. All right, upstairs. Tax light comes on. Flyby view. Let's go. Did you see where the mock trim was, Ethan? I can show you again if you need me to show you. All right, let's try to finesse ourselves out of this apron here. I hope I don't hit. Am I gonna hit him? No, I'm good.
Westchester traffic citation November 30 Golf November from Atlantic East, going to be taxi runway 34 by Alpha.
And somebody took my call sign too. I was trying to fly the what you call it, the Airstat livery that, you know, Airstat with Perry flies, but somebody's flying it like overseas. I was so sad. Westchester County traffic, it's November 8, 16 November. We're at Millionaire taxing 34 Westchester. Clee with the $2 bombs is follow me back. I got you. I got the notification. Spam those dollar signs for him. I'll follow you back, sir. Don't worry. All right, tax this bad boy out of here. I will say on the ground it handles very, very nicely. I like the way it taxis. Pretty nice. How much is the Falcon going to be priced at? It's already out, Sean. It's already out. I want to say it's like $37. It's a fairly cheap aircraft, actually. But here you go, Ethan. This is where mock trim's at. Mock trim's located right here. All right, we'll do 20 slats and flaps for departure. So we'll go and set that now, and then we'll look at our performance sheet before we line up.
Westchester traffic, American 99 crossing number 29.
Oh, Jesus, I can't tune into the frequency on the citation X. It's annoying. What's happening? And as we're rolling here, let's pull this guy out. So let's just go and sync our weight and then set our bugs. And I'll read it here when I can in a second. Annunciator panel is very non-Christmas-like today, so that's a good sign. Means we're doing something, right? Love the trim sound. And this thing, the trim sound is pretty nice. I'll show you guys if you don't know what it sounds like. I like taking off with like a slight nose up trim anyway, so that works. That works. Because like I said, I rotate with this thing and I kind of let the yoke down just a little bit and the nose just falls back down. And that's what I was telling you about the sensitivity issue. It's just so light. But again, that's not something new with smaller biz jets. In the sim at least. It's an AK-47.
For traffic on Alpha, we're going to be crossing 34 at Foxtrot going at Lima. Westchester.
A good looking airplane though, man. Again, I would like a Falcon 9 more. I think that would be pretty sweet, just because you guys know me, I've been screaming that I want, you know, bigger long range biz jets in the sim, like a Gulfstream or something. But hey, this one is probably one of the biggest we got right now, and it's nice. I like this one. I can only get 118.57 nor 118 not 118.575. Really? That's very strange. I guess just talk on Unicom then. 22.8. It's not like anybody's really like gonna crash into each other out here. It'd be fine. That's weird though that you can't. Sorry, I missed the start of the stream. Hey, you're all good, Michael. Appreciate you stopping in now, man. I'm just the guy. What's up, dude? Appreciate you stopping in. That's a sexy looking plane. It is. It is. I also got to see one of these at my airport recently, and then I also saw one at a MSP. When I did my airport tour, there was one parked over there, which is pretty damn sweet. Oh, and for you that wanted to see the reverse thrust, I'll show you here. Pretty cool. Scenery looks gorgeous. It does, Lee. I'm really liking y'all's what do you call it? The grass and everything around here, and then the textures on the ground. I will say the poly of it's a little low if you like zoom in, but just looking at it away, you know, from a normal view, it looks pretty damn good. What's up, Bizarre? How you doing, man? Appreciate you stopping in. Reset Jet. What's up, dudes? Good old White Plains. The amount of money I've seen parked at Millionaire. Rehue. Dude. Isn't this where Citation Max flies out of? I'm pretty sure. I think this is where Citation Max, I guess, houses this aircraft or lives, something like that. All right, we're stopping here. Parking brakes is getting set. That looks good. And I'll just do a quick check of everything, make sure we're good. That's all fine with me. That's all fine with me. That's all good. Before we take off here, we're going to slide down here. Let's go nav. We got FMS pit. Cool. And we'll throw it on climb once we get up in the air. Yaw dampener after takeoff. We'll do, I guess we'll just brief it. We'll go gear up, yaw dampener. Speed for our slat retraction will be 128. So we'll rotate at 113. Slats come up at 128. We'll go clean by 138. It's very quick in this aircraft. And then we'll climb out. We're going to use the auto throttle that they have in this plane. There's not really one in this aircraft, but we're just going to press it. It's right here to help us climb out at a good climb speed. And we'll also just go ahead and get the bleeder off of this, stop the APU. Cool thing about the APU is this is actually weight managed, so it would automatically shut off if the weight was lifted from the wheels. But, I mean, I'll just turn it off. Westchester County, that is Sierra J on the north side of 3-4. You can go in front of us.
All right, we'll take up there for
Oh, nice. There you go, Lee. Sounds good, man. You didn't file the plan, did I not? Let me refile it. I should have. Let me make sure it is. Hold on. I'll do it on my phone. Be lazy. All right, cool. That's good. It's at 0, so we'll go gen off, master off. Dope, dope, dope. He's going in front of us. That looks good. Let me get the tack sight off so I'm not blinding him. We're also not moving. Cool. Are YouTube members happy for getting a stream? I think they are, Fuse. I would hope they are. I really would hope they are. I love these weird like, what are these citations that we got going on right now? What is that? Look at that. It's a good looking aircraft, man. Sierra J looks good over there too. I'm sorry, is that the one that had the tail ripped off of it? What was the registration of that? It was 308 Papa Quebec, right? Pretty sure that's the one that had the tail ripped off by the 350. Are my wipers not in park? Oh, they aren't. Park. Park. No, okay. I think I've got it. Minnesota with 10 months. Appreciate you, dude. Go ahead and spam those my guys, dude. Appreciate you for that, my guy. Thank you, thank you. 3 switches above the engine start switches. Put those up. 3 ignition lights will illuminate. That's your engine's continuous for takeoff. Above your engine start switches. So this, put it to air start, and then back to ground as I'm taking off, I'm guessing. Is that what you're saying? Westchester 8-6 Tango November is going to line up and wait for departing traffic 3-4 Westchester. All right, parking brakes released. Spooled up just a little bit. Tax light can come back on. Let's get these guys on strobe and wing light can come on. To air start, got you. Okay. There really isn't a flight plan, Michael. All right, I said I was going to do it, and then I got distracted. Let's me refile. Hold on, hold on. I might have filed under a different call sign because the one I was planning to use was taken. So give me a second here. Thank you for telling me, though. All right, clearing the right. Traffic was definitely gone by now. I'll file this flight plan, then we get to roam. Oh, it's 302. Okay. I was like, that looks so familiar. What's up, Dad? How you been, man? Oh, was it? I didn't even notice. Thank you. See, this is why I need the real pilot to help me with flying his plane. Let me see. November 8, 16 of November. All right, I'll follow it again. There we go. I guess maybe I missed the button. All right, cool. We should have a flight plan followed. Thank you guys for telling me. Westchester, 8-16 November is departing 34 to the south. Westchester. All right, so let's get on out of here. We'll zoom this guy in. Cool. Parking brake is getting released. Bring you guys with the control cam. This guy goes to landing. Let's go. Speed we're looking for on the N1 is 99.1. Cool. That's checked.
80 knots.
That's cross-checked.
Rotate.
You guys back in. There's 140. Flats coming in. And flaps coming up. Start that left-hand turn. Just the pitch there for a second. Westchester County, 8-16 November, clear 3-4 to the south, Westchester. All right, let's try to fix this thing up. Yaw Emperor can come online. Autopilots come online. Throw it and climb. And we'll make sure we're going direct Lana. So let's go direct to Lana, enter, direct to Lana. It's inserted. Cool. We're doing a little more than 250 right now, but I guess that's okay. I see an FAA violation. A. I'm still trying to learn how to manage speed in this aircraft. Don't worry about it. We're slowing down now. We're okay. All right, 22 gets set. We're back over. I love the trim sound of this airplane, dude. It is pretty cool. And hard IFR out of Westchester tonight. Peace. This man said, I hope there's no Vietnam vets in the chat. That's crazy, bro. Oh, man, that's funny. Yeah, I'm struggling to do 250, but again, I'm not controlling the throttles. It's my first officer with my auto throttle, so we're okay. That is not an airliner. Hey, I know. Well, I can't fly it. That is not 250, actually. What are you talking about? What are we talking about? You're getting a battery 1 and 2 adversaries on your cast? Really, Ethan? Did you put your flight norm bus tie? Did you tie it? That's the only thing I can think of. I'm not a professional at this airplane by any means, so I honestly don't really know what that could be. Maybe ask Mr. Simpson. He would know. All right, what did I miss here? That plane is back in service. 302 Public Quebec is about to fly RDU to LaGuardia in real life. Yeah, I only thought about that again. Because if you guys know, you probably know him. He used to do TikTok a lot before he recently stopped. Well, not stopped, but took a break. What's his name? Lockheed Aviation. He's down there in RDU for a like a OBAP camp, and the plane that had the tail ripped off taxied past him, and he made a TikTok about it. So I saw the registration just now, and I was like, wait, that looks similar to the one I just saw. I like it though, Dada. It's a fun airplane to fly. It's different. It's different, and it's a little bit older than what I'm used to flying, but I like it. It's an awesome aircraft. Wi-Fi says, holy bank angle. Bizarre with the togas, V1 and rotates. Appreciate you, my guy. Thank you, thank you. When will we get a Fortnite stream on the Fortnite channel though? I don't have the Fortnite channel anymore. That's the whole reason why this account was started. I made that I don't know if y'all used to do this, but I made that YouTube account with like a fake email and a random password, and that was on my iPhone 6. And when I got a new phone, I didn't have the login or anything because the email was fake and the password was fake. So I couldn't log back into it. So that's why I made this account, to continue posting Fortnite montages. But obviously I repurposed the channel. Yeah, he doesn't post as much. He just posted, so I can't really say he stopped. But yeah, he doesn't post as much. All right, we're at 14,000 feet. I don't want to get the seatbelt signs off, but we'll go ahead and get this guy over to nav. Landing and taxi can come off, and wing can come off as well. And quick question. I don't know what I did here, but I saw in the tutorial that they had people turning this off. Do I need to turn this back to auto? And I'm guessing I can just put these guys back in ground start as we continue to climb on out of here. That looks a little sketchy. I'm the CRJ to Atlanta. I know Lockie. I think he's, I feel like an airport also. Right? Yeah, he is solar. He's going to be at my college that I'm going to. He's the one that actually convinced me to go down there. But yeah, he works the ramp down at Elizabeth City. Oh, that was you, Solar? You're the... Okay. I just put two and two together. How long did your Windwing Airbus stick take to come? I got that in the Bravo for my birthday. I'm a media partner with them, so I don't know if they gave me express shipping or something, so it might be different. But I think for me, it took about a week and a half-ish. This was right when they released that side stick, though. This is actually before it was produced. Wait, no, I'm lying. That was my, what you call it? The Airbus MCP panel and all that. The side stick I actually got from Expo. I got that at the Vegas Expo. They just gave me it and I took it home with me. But I guess for ordering, when I did have the Airbus autopilot panel and the Boeing autopilot panel sent to me, it took about a week and a half. Again, I don't know if they put it on like express shipping or something for me, but that's about how long it took. I didn't set my pressurization. What's a pressurization? What's a pressurization? Oopsies. Oopsies. Oh yeah, I see you, Solar. Down to Atlanta. Endeavor 4930. There you go. The passengers have to pay less for the charter because of the captain in training. It was actually free. It's actually free. You see that MC scenery is gone? You're sad because of that? Why are you sad? You should be ecstatic. You should be absolutely ecstatic that they're gone. You need to simulate passing out now. Okay, you ready? All right, we're good. We're good. What college? I'm starting college searches this year, junior year of high school. Any suggestion on where to visit? This is Reb. I'm trying to find out others. It's Elizabeth City State, so that's where I'm going to. Elizabeth City State University. It's a rapidly expanding aviation program, and it's pretty good because they have, you know, obviously all the partner programs and whatnot, and they're also just signed a deal with Riddle, so there'll be Riddle courses you can actually take at that college. So I would recommend it. It's a good thing to look into. It's a small school though, and honestly, it's in the middle of nowhere. So if you're trying to have some fun and also fly, it's probably not the place to go. But if you're just trying to go to school, get your stuff done, and leave, it's a great place to go. That's where I'm going. Get my stuff, take a nap, leave. That's about it. Captain Scam needs to be on the next chopping block. Really? I'm okay with Captain Sim. Just because at this point, if you're not educated that Captain Sim planes aren't good, I don't know what to tell you, bro. And I just feel like, I know not everybody thinks like this, but like, before you purchase something, don't you like research it and look into it and see how it is, see what other people think about it, and then get something? Like, obviously not if it's a food or if it's like a freaking fidget spinner. But I'm talking about if it's something that's 35, not even 35, like 50 bucks. A $50 thing, and you're just gonna get it because it looks cool. You know what I mean? Like, I know at least I personally would look into it and be like, all right, is this worth it? What is it? How does it work? Okay, this is something I'll use. You know what I mean? But no, they just get on the sim. Ooh, $55 767. Let me buy it. Somebody also asked me yesterday, is the iFly 737 Max worth the purchase? Gonna be starting flight school next week. Nice. Phoenix, what plane are you gonna fly? Oh, you just said it. Flying only the 172s. It's a good plane. I love the 172s. My only issue right now is I've been trying to fly the Diamond for the past like 2 months, and it's just sitting at the airport now. But you can't fly it. It's like grounded or something. I don't know what keeps happening to it, but I've just accepted I won't ever be able to fly it. It's okay though. Presumably you want to go to the airlines or don't know yet. That's the goal, because obviously they have like partner programs, like United Aviate, Delta Propel. They got all that at that school. However, my not my plan B, but my plan B is as I'm going through my ratings and all that, I want to get a job at the ramp they have there at the school, or I guess at the airport that I'll be training out of. And there's a lot of good connections you can get by working with the ramp. Basically, ask like a good 35, maybe more than that, 35-40% of charter pilots or like private pilots, like I guess that fly like Falcons and Challengers and all that. Ask them how they really got the job, and almost half of them I feel like I've asked, they always say, oh, I used to work the ramp, or I used to work in the FBO building and I just talked to a bunch of rich guys. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm going to try to do and see how that works. Because like I said, hold on, let me show y'all actually. When I was down there the other day, I think some of you guys might have already saw this, but I'm also thinking some of you guys know what plane this is. Why it showed up, I don't know. But this was a reason why I'm like, okay, I need to work the ramp, because this is just awesome. Look at this. Hold on. Yeah, that'll be my plan B. Just network a lot at the airport and get a BizJet job for a while, and then from there move on to an airline. But if not, I'll just try to go straight to the airline, skip the BizJet stuff. But you know, I would like to do BizJet, so that'd be pretty cool. Hold on. I low-key forgot how to stream. There you go. Look at this. Some of you guys may have already saw this, but look at this, bro. Dude. And Dion, or not Dion, Lockie, y'all don't know his name, but Lockie and my roommate, they both worked the ramp. And they actually got to go inside and like check out the cabin, sit in the cockpit. They got his number. Dude, who knows the registration of this airplane without even like trying to Google it? I know some of y'all fly this thing daily. I know Flightline used to fly this thing daily. I'm like, I thought I would never see this airplane in my life, and it just showed up at the airport. I was like, dude. But yeah, I would like to work the ramp. That'd be pretty damn cool. Yeah, 1 Tango Sierra, bro. And then what's 2 Tango Sierra? 9er 2. I need to change that, by the way. 2992. Cool. 2992. Cool. But yeah, it's freaking. that was insane to see. I did, Sam. What's going on with that, by the way? Also, Isaac, are you in the chat? Because Isaac did a reenactment of it in X-Plane, and he like nailed it to a T. This is the best video I've seen in a week. You know, that was amazing. He like literally like did it almost exactly how it was in real life. Sean, yeah, I'm glad they finally did get removed. I mean, there's no reason they should be selling that many airplanes that quick. And sorry, back to chat. I was yapping. Lucas with 27 months. Appreciate you, my guy. Go and spam those my guys in the chat. He's also on a Delta A350 right now, so pretty jealous, but hopefully have a nice, safe trip back. Jack says I'm going to be flying the Endeavor 5404 IRO MK to JFK. There you go, man. Why is everybody in New York recently? I feel like I've gone through my Instagram, I've gone through Discord, just everybody's in New York. Is there something going on in New York? Am I missing something? What's up, Mike? Says it isn't even noon. Why are we streaming right now? I have plans later. I have a birthday party to go to. So I'm trying to end stream at least around like 1:30, 2 o'clock, just so I can get ready and leave. Because if I started at 12 like I wanted to, I probably wouldn't have enough time to get ready. So that's why I'm streaming early. I've just been so busy, man. I'm trying to like lock myself down and get on a nice, you know, stream every 2 or 3 days kind of thing. But it's just recently, I was saying it earlier, I wake up, eat breakfast, I leave the house, and I don't get back home until like 9 o'clock, 9:30, 10:30. Or I'll leave the house, come back to my house for a little bit, and then I'm gone and back home at like 10 again. So I haven't been able to get streams out. And then the other day when this plane released from the NDA, I was down at my college orientation. Oh, you guys want to see, but you guys would probably be interested in this. HBCU orientations. A little bit of a culture shock, can't lie. I thought this orientation was supposed to be like, you know, going through, finding your classes, and then, you know, I don't know. They had like a schedule posted out. It's supposed to be finding your classes, setting up your schedule, learning about the clubs, getting a tour of the whole campus, understanding your curriculum. That didn't happen though. That didn't happen. Let me send y'all the videos of what happened. Essentially they didn't have a orientation. They had a 3-hour yap session about every single role that they had. Like, hi, I'm the director of directing directors. And then after that, the parents had to go home, and it was just the soon-to-be freshmen and the basically student advisors, but they're still college kids. And they just had us dancing the entire time. We were supposed to have a bowling party at the end of the day. They scrapped that, and we just partied. And I was just sitting in the corner. I did not like it at all. $110 million? Like, who has the money for that, dude? Did y'all hear, by the way, that Jeff Bezos or somebody isn't a trillionaire anymore? I forgot who it was. It was either Jeff Bezos or Tesla guy. One of the two. When are you starting IFR? In August, next fall. Or this fall, I should say. Yeah, I think is it Elon? Elon Ma. Yeah, he's not a trillionaire anymore. Yeah, 2 Tango Sierra. I was about to say. I think 1 Tango Sierra used to be the 700, but then they sold the 700, bought the Max 8, and then 2 Tango Sierra now is that Vision Jet. It's in a hangar somewhere in Medford, Oregon. I think that's where they keep it. Oh, you actually look sweet. There's zero hype on this plane, dude. Delta's long haul product is so mid compared to United. Oh, okay. Where's United's A350s at? Where's United's good looking livery? Missing a lot of things here. You've been inside a Max 8 BBJ. One thing is here at work. That thing is insane. Really, Mitts, dude? Yeah, my friends got to go inside of it. I couldn't because I don't work the ramp, but they went inside. They took pictures and everything. They got in the cockpit. Then they got the captain's number. And apparently they were telling me that captain is like crazy experienced. He used to fly the A380 for Emirates. He's type rated on the 777. He's type rated on the 76, 75. Like, it's a bunch of freaking planes. I'm like, dude, what's going on with your ETA? It's Fly Live Studio. Fly Live Studio is such a waste. I just have it up there at this point just for shits and giggles because it's so useless. We actually have an hour and 34 minutes remaining, but the ETA says we have 23 hours. So I don't know what's going on with that, but yeah. Don't ask me. I think I should just turn this back on auto. We'll see what that does. I don't think I had AC in the cabin at all. I think that's like my bleed that was just turning off. All right, we're cruising along though. Still on track, still on everything, looking good. Have I missed any radio calls from somebody? I have not. I do have a squawk code though, 6637. Let's get that in. Get a banger angle 6637. There you go. Cool, cool. 6637's in. No, 22 hours? No, it's 22 hours. The two dots in the middle indicate the minutes after that on the right. So the hours are on the left, minutes are on the right. So that's saying we have 21 hours and 42 minutes. It just keeps changing too. I literally don't know what it's tracking. I've updated the software it runs off of at least 12 times. I've reinstalled it. It just doesn't work. So I don't know. Oh well. I am. Yes, sir. Fuse. Yes, I am. When you become a Delta 321, when you become a Delta 321, the first day on the job, are you going to recreate the Aer Lingus 3G landing? When I become a Delta A321 or the pilot of a 321? I switched from wanting to fly the Delta family to go to Dulles to fly the United NGs or Maxes when I get older. Hey, well, there you go. Nothing's wrong with that. Nothing's wrong with that. Oh, for sure, Sam. But you got to think about it. You could definitely carry a lot more. It's just you got to find different airports to land at. That's why I feel like they only would go to like actual airports, right? Like international airports. Like ETA, maybe ETA. They have ET. I've changed it. It's just, it doesn't matter what I do. It's the tracking thing. Whatever it's tracking is just so off. Oh, I got scared. That was gonna go. Like the ET would just randomly keep changing too. It says like, oh, you're going to be here at 2253 Zulu. Oh, never mind. You're at 2852 Zulu. I'm like 28. It's not even a number. It just keeps coming up with stuff. You wouldn't trust me in the cockpit? Okay. Why is that? They can't land at Teterboro with that thing. How long are Teterboro's runways? Fairly short, right? I think like 7,000 feet, 5,000 feet, maybe. Something like DCA's, I'm guessing. Check aviation photography. I got you. Oh yeah, by the way, I got off, off track. Look at what they had going on here. I'm gonna mute this two things here so you can hear. So this was my orientation at the college, right? I don't know what kind of orientation was, but my parents left, all the parents left, and they made us go on the stage. And they instantly start making us dance in lines. I'm obviously not on the stage dancing because I was not about to do all that. And then we go to dinner. That was at like 5 o'clock. And at dinner, they... College orientation, guys. Just keep remembering, this is a college orientation. I'm not going to point out the obvious in this video, but pay attention to a specific person. I was in shock. I was just like, what am I watching right now? What is going on? I'm so confused. And then it gets worse because then they made us start partying. And this was after, because they put us upstairs in this area over here, and there's like a classroom in the back. And in that classroom, they had another tutorial. It's a whole story. They had more stuff like these are the clubs that we have, and these are the fraternities that we had. And as they're saying that, the counselors are running down the aisle that we had in the middle and just screaming, dancing, doing all this different stuff. And they all left because they went to go change. And all the people that stayed in the dorms also left to go change. And me and 3 other people, we were just like, we didn't stay in the dorms. We were staying in a hotel. So they just told us to sit there and wait until they get back. We stayed in this entire building by ourselves, locked in there for 3 hours almost, or 2 hours almost. And then they all showed back up and they just start doing this. We're supposed to be bowling. Yeah, I don't even know, dude. They lit no, dude. I was so overstimulated, bro. I was like, what is going on, dude? Oh, just lit, playing that Meek Mill, they lit. Hey, you see, you're the type of person to be in here, Titus. This is your kind of stuff. That is not my kind of stuff. Roxy, what's up, dude? He says, welcome to college, baby. I miss those days. Nah, bro. I'm not gonna be doing this stuff. I can't. Azara says watching owls on a British Airways flight. Nice. All right, what was it? Aviation photography? Yeah, look at him on this Delta 350, bro. Lucky. No, you did get probably a rough seat. I can't lie. I want to be on the wing if I'm flying a Delta 350, but hey. Lucky. I'm jealous. I'm just finding stuff to nitpick on. That's legit what college is about. Wait until you get into the frat house. Yeah, I'm not going to the frat house. I'm staying off campus, going to the airport, flying, taking my classes for flying, and then going home. I'm not doing any of that, bro. Welcome to education in 2026. Dude, I'm so serious. They had a YAP session, 3 hours long. And they were just introducing all the people that work for the school. They're like, okay, I'm the nurse. Okay, and they just went along on what they do. And then they're like, all right, parents, now it's you guys' time to leave and pick up the students in the next few days. And they're like, okay, they all left. The parents said bye. And then the counselors showed back up and they just instantly went to dancing. I'm like, all right. Bunch of weirdos in college. ASU of the East just going to a party school? Dude. Apparently this is what HBCUs are known for. I didn't know that, but I don't know. It's all right. Ate a Biscoff just for you. Look at your aviation photos. What did you send? Oh, on the 321. Let me see. You got to get turned. Nah, bro. Not getting turned. Nice. Good old 321. What is this, American? It's always funny because the cockpits look so amazing in real life, just because it's real life. That makes sense. I know this is Delta. This looks like a replaced screen and a half, or maybe the brightness is just all the way up on that one. Yeah, that's Delta. Nice, dude. I know, JetBlue. I guess it's JetBlue. They look so much smaller. IRL. Yeah, the cockpit of the 7.3. I remember when I was flight simming for a while, and then I finally got back in the cockpit of a 7.3. I was like, wow, this is really tiny. I was actually surprised. I was like, yeah, this is really tiny. I think the Airbus cockpit's not that small, but it's small on the 7.3 to me. Wait till you run into the Q dogs. What are the Q dogs? Oh gosh. What are the Q dogs? Same with the $12 bomb. Says I miss my frat house days. Really? Go and send those dollar signs, man. My dad's a Kappa, and that guy that was doing the shimmying was also a Kappa, if y'all couldn't tell. And that guy was just shimmying the entire day, and the girls were eating that up too, because they had some of the, I don't want to say the word, but you know, not well-behaved people there at all by any means. And particularly the girls, they were just all over that guy. They're like, oh my god, he's shimmying. Oh, I'm like, I was so confused. Maybe I'm just boring, bro, but nah, dude. I was like, I came here for their orientation. They priced it at $300, by the way. It was $300 for that orientation. So really what I'm trying to say is we wasted $300 because we went down there. They talked about the roles of who works there, which you can just go online and see. And then they danced for the next 2 days. Like, that was a waste. Straight waste. The cues are crazy. You love them. They're purple and gold. I have no idea what that is. I'm about to figure this out, I guess. The girl's getting lit. Titus, you are a grown man. Oh, man. Fire with the $10 bomb. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you so much, my guy. Go and spam those dollar signs. Appreciate you, sir. No, I'm saying, yeah, thank you. I'm like, for $300, that was a waste. Like, I wouldn't really have that big of a problem with it if it wasn't $300. But it was $300 for housing and food. And I wasn't staying in the dorms. I was staying in the hotel with my parents. So, first off, we didn't need to pay for housing. And we ate food 3 times. Those 3 meals would not have totaled $300 if we just bought it. It would have been like $50. So, yeah, I don't know. What's your Mach? I'm pretty slow. I'm going 7.2. Can I go faster than that? I'm on auto throttle, I think. That's why. Hold on. Yeah, there you go. Try to speed it up a little bit here. What's up, Tyler? Is that your college orientation you went to? Yes, it is. That's where I was at the day this plane released. I'm doing 7.3 right now. What's a normal like cruising Mach for this aircraft? If anybody knows. About to fly right over Dulles. That'd be pretty cool. You actually might fly over my house. Oh, no, he won't. Never mind. I lied. We're going to fly over Charlottesville, though. I flew there the other day, and that's where I think, Lucas, if you're still here, I think that's where he's about to take his check, right? Planning on staying on campus or getting an apartment somewhere. I have an apartment. Well, not an apartment, but like a small house. A small house with one of my friends that's already down there. If you guys know Lockie again, it's one of Lockie's friends that I've been hanging out with. Owl's home reveal? I'll show you pictures if I can get some. It's nothing special. It's literally like a 1, 2, 3 bedroom, 2 bath house. It's a house. It's not like an apartment, but it's 3 beds, 2 baths. And it's gonna be me, my friend from school that's actually going down there, which would be pretty cool. And then obviously the guy that's already living in it right now that just got it. So you're at Charlottesville? Yeah, tell me when the day is, and I'll try to fly over there. And then I'll congratulate you when you get back, when you pass. You bringing your computer? Of course I am, Tyler. Why would I not? Of course I am. You basically be at 100 plus in one during cruise. You can get up to 0.8. Oh. So I can just keep going. Like, how far is too much, though? That's what I'm worried about. Like, is this okay? Are these good numbers? 15 across the board? 1.5? I'm speeding up for sure. Don't lie, we know you live in a $9.5 million house, dude. You know, people at the orientation knew me, too. There's this guy that said, you sound familiar. Not you look familiar, which I thought was funny, but he's like, you sound familiar. And I was like, huh. Okay. And he's like, wait, let me look you up. And then he said, yeah, I'm subscribed to you. And then his other friend said, yeah, I'm subscribed to you too. I was like, oh my gosh. They're probably watching right now. Anybody from that orientation watching? You'll be all right. All right, cool. The 17th, the next month. Okay, let me see. 1, 2, that's 3 weeks away. I gotta see when I go for my trip. I think I should be good. I think I leave for my trip on the 23rd, so I should be able to. We'll see. You gonna be able to stream while in college? Of course, yeah. I'm gonna bring my whole setup. It'll probably be as active as I am now, honestly, with streaming, like, you know, once every other week, or, you know, once or twice a week. But I'm still gonna try to get you guys content out. So like one of my friends, honestly, and you kind of look like him. Both have dreads. Really? Oh lord. Just a chill guy for real. Oh, you're flying into DCA? Wait, okay. What days are... Oh my gosh. Just random start choking. Hold on. So when's your check ride? Like, you're flying into DC on the 17th. When do you actually have the check ride? Because you know what would be really cool? You land on the 17th, you drive down to Stafford, I fly you to Charlottesville, and then you take your check ride. That would be pretty damn cool. That would be pretty cool. We will not be seeing you streaming in college. No, I mean, it's literally just because I won't have anything else to do. Like, it's literally just going to be me flying, doing my quick classes, my quick core classes, which I've heard by everybody, they're very easy. And then when I'm not doing anything else, I'll just be on the computer. So I'll definitely be streaming. Just I got to see how my schedule's looking when I actually get down there to see how often it'll be. But I don't think I won't not stream. I am, Aiden. Yes, sir. I'm excited. What's up, open source? Says, please be cautious sharing pictures of your house on here, man. Those geoguessers or something else. Yeah, that's what I'm not going to show publicly. I'll send it to a couple of people that I actually talked to. But yeah, I'm not just going to show everybody my house. Find a DC either on the 14th or the 15th, and I drive to CHO, have to do a checkout at CHO, do some final prep, then take it on the 17th. Gotcha, okay. That's actually crazy that you're having a check ride at Charlottesville. I wonder what plane you're taking. Because those planes are always flying to where I'm at. So if you're in like a blue one, I don't know the registration of it, but there's always this blue one. I feel like that's the one you'd probably take. That'd be pretty cool. A Kick stream? Let me just start streaming on Kick. Oh, I was like, what? Just looked at this. I'm like, I'm at 37,000 feet. All right, cool. We're chilling. Mach 8.2. Now we're moving. You're going to do a stream reacting to me streaming. What? An IRL owl stream? We already did an IRL owl stream. We just finished one of those. That was my last stream. Let me see. Let's go back. I haven't actually messed with a lot of the stuff back here. What did I just press? I don't know what I just pressed. Oh, okay. Let's see what opens. What opens and what doesn't open. Oh, where's your stuff here? My bad. There you go. Standard mod. I was just waiting until I was streaming because it's so much easier to do it when I just tap your name in chat. If I don't tap your name in chat, I got to go through the list and then search your name through it. It takes too long. There you go. I'm going to try it in November 2037's. Hold on. Let me see if I know that one. Welcome, 0376 is this one. Is there any more pictures? They took this to Shenandoah. Dude, I want to fly to Shenandoah. Why don't they have an they don't have an outside pick, but there's an inside pick? Oh, hold on. Blue Ridge Aviation. It was, what was it again? 20376. 20376. Oh, there it is. I don't think I've ever seen this one before. Yeah, I've never seen this plane before. It looks clean though. They keep it clean. It's like so rare to see with Cessnas. Panel looks crazy though. Okay. You're in my neck of the woods right now. What's good? How long are you gonna be over here for? Because I'm gonna have a relatively busy day again today. That's why I'm streaming so early. The second I end stream, I'm getting ready, and then I have to go to a birthday party. Oh, what the hell just happened? Is Mike still in the chat? If you are, what's the honeycomb? Oh, there you go. Make sure you sign for the Anybuilds A380 and the dual jetways. I was really hoping that the whole dual jetway thing was going to be just a normal thing that any plane can have. But I'm getting confused because I'm hearing some people say it's going to be like a normal feature, and then some people are saying it's only going to work on Anybuilds aircraft at Anybuilds airports. So can anybody clear that up? Matt, with 3 months, it's been waiting months to use this. Good to fan those my guys, man. Appreciate you, Matt. Thank you, sir. I was doing VFR in Alaska and VFR in Antarctica yesterday in the 208 and 2024. Let me tell you, Antarctica flying was a challenge. Did they actually add that turbulence update model to flight sim? Because I was doing test flights in this earlier, and it was like storming out of Westchester earlier today. And like the plane was actually bumping and flipping and turning sideways, and it's like I don't have any turbulence add-ons anymore, you know? I feel like they've actually updated that model. Is there even a bathroom? Or what is this? Oh, all right. You almost crashed twice. Who's this Alice guy? Who's Dale? You like that race car driver? No, GSX shut it off with the turbo sound. Oh, so it is going to be a normal feature. Finally, bro. Finally. That's something I want to stream next, though. I want to fly the 777 or the 78. I've been wanting to fly both of those. I just got to see when the next time I can stream is. We'll figure it out. How many years is your degree for what you're going for? It's just a 4-year, Tyler. It's a 4-year. But I should have everything done hopefully by the 3rd year, and that 4th year I'm a CFI at the school, and then just trying to get picked up by an airline. That's the goal. We'll see what happens though. Mike deserves some of these subs Alice has, Lord. The artist formerly known as 𝐓𝐸 Gaming. Never heard of that name before. Don't know who you're talking about. What's up, dude? Wish you still had a decent A350. The Anybuilds one is still not that good. Okay, I know I'm an Anybuilds partner, so I'm gonna sound like I'm kissing up to them. But okay, for you guys that don't like the Anybuilds 350, what do you guys not like about it? I've just never understood the hatred against the Anybuilds 350. Yeah, the WASM stuff sucked. I'll be honest with you. I never really had it on my end, but the WASM stuff sucked. And then the only other complaint that I can come up with is maybe the flight model when you rotate and land. But other than that, like what's so bad about it? Because some people just literally hate it. They're like, the plane sucks, I can't fly it. I'm like, why? Flying Seattle to Anchorage in the Max 8, nice. I want that Max 9, bro. I want the Max 9. I want to fly that Alaska, I don't know what they actually call it, but it's like the Alaska livery. And it's like all blue and there's dolphins on the back. I don't know what they call it, but I want to fly that one. And then there's some cool Copa Max 9 liveries too. Let's just throw all your money away and go through an ATP accelerated program and get hired at some Goober regional. Yeah, that's what I would say if I actually had money to throw away like that. You can though, Lucas. More than Al's at least. Canada's the most consistent. That's because this is Canada's job. He literally doesn't do anything else other than work on his farm and stream. That's his main source of income. I just do it for fun. That's why, you know, when I don't stream for 12 days, it's not like I'm like, oh no, I haven't streamed in 12 days. It's like, oh, I should probably stream, but I don't force myself to. But yeah, that's why Canada streams so consistently. It's because it's his job. The United Max 9 would be cool too. I flew in the United 900 on the way back home from Expo. That was a pretty damn nice airplane. I can't lie. I enjoyed that plane. It was retrofitted, so it had like the new TVs and everything in it. It had my name on it. It was pretty cool. I liked it. Junior, the A350 is more than fine. I don't understand it for real. It's all because of what Amir said. I guess it is, bro. I don't know. Like I know I'm an Anybills partner and I'm supposed to promote their products, but like taking a step back and just looking at the 350 we have, it's really not bad at all. The modeling is great. Flight model could use some work, but it's not horrendous. Sounds are pretty good to me. Systems are good. It does everything that a normal flight should do, so I don't have any issues with it. Again, I'm not a 350 pilot, so I can't tell you specifics of what it does wrong system wise, but I mean, it works. I don't have any issues with it. I will never go to ATP. Yeah, you will. Watch. Ooh, that one's nice still. I like that one. I liked it more actually on the 800 though, before they switched it over. Or no, the 900 I think it was. I liked it on that more. We all know Lucas is loaded. Matt, what are you saying? He's saying you're rich. You gotta hustle about 3 streams a day plus a video. Is that what you've been doing? I know you've been all over this Falcon content in the whatchamacallit too. Actually, give it up for CFI, dude. This guy has been like pumping out videos. He literally, I just got a notification. They saved the Falcon. Hashtag Microsoft 2020, hashtag Falcon, hashtag shorts. This guy's been pumping out videos. That one's nice, Sam. A321neo I was on was 6 months old. Genuinely one of the nicest planes I've been on recently. Dude, you're so lucky. It was funny because I kept seeing everybody at the airport. I saw you first in the line, and then I was sitting down plane spotting, and then Blue and I think it was Shadow. They just both like appeared. I was like, oh, hey. What's up, Airtones? What's up, man? Try to do Liberty. I was looking into Liberty because I could go to Liberty and still fly out of my flight school that I'm currently at. Problem is with that, they have some strange things going on for trying to get into that school. Like they make you take like a religious exam. I mean, I'm not saying I'm not religious. It's just like, why do they need to know what my religion is? I guess because it's a Christian school, right? I just thought that was weird. I'm like, are they going to read the answers I put to these questions and determine if I can go to the school or not? I was like, okay. And there's a bunch of other awkward things they go through. So I was like, I'm okay. Can you put on some dash cam music? What is dash cam music? Now I'm on a 4-day, my algorithm growth will fail or will fall. And that's the thing about YouTube, and that's why I just stopped caring. Because literally the way my algorithm works, falls off for the first stream, second stream back if I do it like, okay, here, I'll tell you exactly how it works for me. If I go live after not being live for like a week, that first stream back is pretty slow. It's not bad, but it's slower than my normal. Second stream, back to my normal. Don't stream for a while, but then I start streaming again when there's something new releases, algorithm goes shooting up. It's like that for 2 or 3 days. Don't stream for a week, all that progress is gone. That's why I'm like, you know what? I just don't care anymore. I'm just gonna stream whenever I want and when I want. That's how we're gonna do it. Because no matter how much progress you make, the second you take a quick break, it's just like it goes away. You ever been on a plane where the pilots had to refile their flight plan? Tyler, what does that mean? What do you mean have I been on a flight and the pilots had to Refile the flight. I wouldn't know. Yeah, like Mike said, I don't think a passenger would know that. I have no idea. Yeah, that's what I was gonna do, Lucas. Because at my flight school, you could do online Liberty, and then they have a branch program with my current flight school I'm at now. And then I could just use their planes, but go through their syllabus, and I could still get my same stuff that I'll be getting at this college. Only issue is it's a little bit more complicated than that, especially for my flight school. And the whole how to sign up thing was a little questionable to me. So I was like, eh. They make you take like certain classes too that you're like required to take. Then I'm just like, eh, okay. What is dash cam music? What is that? Only if Contra made a Falcon 8X. That's what everybody's saying. I would love the Falcon 8X a lot more. But hey, this one works. Sorry. Deal. I gotta buy you a Southwest Airlines flight from DC to Midway so you can fly on the Max 8. Dude, I'm allergic to the Max 8. I'm really allergic to it. No matter what I do, I can't get on the Max. And you know what's crazy? Filter Max 8 on Flight Radar and see how many Maxes there are in the US. There is no way I can't get on one. But I've been on literally every 700 probably in the US. I've been on more than 20 now at this point. It's just ridiculous to me. It's only 700s. No, even it doesn't matter the airline I fly either. I fly United. Got me on a 700. And then I got upset because my dad chose to fly United. And he just randomly like, we're not going all over the place. We just want these flights. It's either you take these flights or we're not going to Expo. And I was like, okay, I'll get those flights. And he chose DCA to O'Hare, O'Hare to MSP, and then the same way back. DCA to O'Hare is on a 700. I got lucky and got on something other than a Boeing 737, and that was from O'Hare to MSP. I got on a 320. But on the way back, I got on the 900, which is kind of cool, and then a 700 again. If we would have at least even flown out of Dulles with United, O'Hare, or what is it? Dulles to O'Hare, guaranteed something cool. 737 Max 8, 737 Max 9, A321neo, literally any of those. And then I saw the Delta planes when we were touring the airport, and he was like, "Oh, why didn't we fly Delta?" I'm like, "Cause you didn't let me." He's like, "Oh, well, I didn't want to go all over the place." I was like, "Okay." Because if we flew Delta, I wanted to do Richmond, Atlanta MSP. That would have been a 75200 and then a 321. But no. Did she actually, Dale? Dude, my whole family has been on cool planes. My dad's been on 7.4s. My mom's been on 7.4s. They've both been on the Max 8. My dad got on the 321neo the other week. And I'm just flying freaking 27-year-old 700s. You know, if you had a job and money, you could have done your own route. He wouldn't let me. That's why I don't get how some of y'all be booking your flights by yourself, like Reed and Lucas. Like, I have to go through my parents to do everything with flights. I would have booked the flights myself, but he won't let me. And that's what I would have chose. Richmond, Atlanta to, what is it? MSP. That would have been great. Are you for real, Sawyers? Yeah, all my flights are 700s. Literally only 700s. Spent 5 hours on the Max 8 from San Diego to Honolulu with Southwest. I feel like the only chance I get a guaranteed Max is if I go to Hawaii from like LA. It's like the only time I'll know I get on one. Okay, Lucas. Was able to fly on a 753 home from Expo? Really? Dude. I thought you were in an Egypt. Oh wait, no, you were, never mind, you weren't with Blue. Lucky. Check IRO photos and that's dash cam music. I'm gonna check later. I'm a little scared. Tyler says check DMs. Okay. Oh, is this that ATC app? It's pretty cool. Been on Airbus planes so much recently. I just and I'm about to get back on another Airbus when I go to Italy. I need some Boeing. It's not even that I don't want to fly on a Boeing. It's just I fly the same aircraft type every time I fly. And a lot of you guys travel a lot. I don't travel that much. So like I basically get one trip a year. This year I'm getting two because I'm going overseas. So I'm, you know, it makes up for it. But like usually my only trips are to Expo. And every time I go to Expo, it's a 700. I'm not saying I don't want to go to Expo and I'm tired of flying on the plane. I'm just saying as an aviation enthusiast, it would be kind of cool to get on a different aircraft today. But it's fine. I'll eventually get on one. Dude, they take a bunch up here to DC, Jex. DCA is literally full of Max 8s and a couple 700s, but it's usually Max 8s that I don't get. It's nothing bad, it's just dash cam music. Dash cam music doesn't make any sense. That's why it sounds bad. Ah, I got you, Dada. Well, that'll be fun. Come to Oshkosh this year, I definitely won't be able to make it. You'll be in Italy in like 30 something days. How are you able to travel so much? This guy just spent a week in Tokyo. Now he's going to Italy. Like what? I've been on the 800 more times than I can count. Really? I've been like in the past, I got on some pretty cool planes. I've been on the 717 twice. Obviously, I've been on the Delta 321s a couple times. But after that year of traveling, it's been 700s every single flight. Just nothing but 700s. The Vegas Expo, I took 4 700s because I had 2 layovers for both flights. So I went, what was it? DCA. Where did I go? I think it was DCA, Kansas City, Vegas. Those 2 flights were on 700s. And then I went from Vegas, St. Louis, DCA. Those both were 700s. Next year, we went to, where we go, Providence. I got on a 220 because I flew Breeze, so I was happy about that. And then on the way back, we took Southwest because the return flights with Breeze weren't for another 2 days from when we actually needed to get back. So we took Southwest on the way back home, and what do you know? Every single day it was a Max 8 with that call sign. The day I flew it, they swapped it to a 700. I was like, dude. But our first flight on the way back, it was Providence to Baltimore. That was supposed to be a Max 8, got swapped to a 700 or an 800. And then I did Baltimore to Richmond. That was supposed to be an 800, it got swapped to a 700. So, oh well. What's up, Aaron? All good, man. Do you have Elevitex or Volanta? I'm on Volanta. And I bet you'll get on it too. That's the funny part. Dude, they fly it to everywhere too. It's like, jeez. They fly 800s on like 5-6 hour flights. Dude, that'll be fun, Jex. Yeah, I mean, at least, like I said, I'll get on something interesting finally, because I'm gonna finally get on my first wide body. So I'll get on a 777-300ER Air France, and then I'm gonna get on an A350-900 Air France. So, I mean, I'm excited about that. I'm also getting on an Air France 220, so that's exciting. That's finally gonna make up for me flying the same exact aircraft type every single time I fly. All right. Looking good though. We're about to bust it on down into the Tennessee border, it looks like. Got about 41 minutes left in the flight. Coming into PDK, not Hartsfield. Coming into PDK. Oh, I should have loaded in my Atlanta City pack. I forgot I had that. Oh well. That's fine. What's up, Captain DMV? How's the streams been, man? I've been lurking. 4 700s in a row is crazy. And those aren't even short flights. Those are like 2.5 hour flights. One of them was 3 hours. I'm like, I don't know what it is when it like, because I don't get the logic. Because obviously Southwest just shuffles their aircraft around all the time. But to me, it's just like, I don't get how it's just the craziest unluckiness. It's like every single time I'm flying a route, it's a max 8, an 800, max 8, 800. One day it's a 700, max 8, max 8, max 8. And then the day I'm scheduled to be on the flight, 700. Every time. Every single time. I don't get that. It's crazy to me. Over the last 2 years, I've been on 3 A321neos, a 319, 737, 800, a 175, and a 753. Yeah, see, I've been on the 700, an A220, and an A320. Yeah. Seems got to get back to work. It was nice meeting you at Expo. I'll try to pop in again. See you. Hey, appreciate you hanging out, man. We'll see you next time, dude. Have a good one, my guy. Project Sunrise flight win. Honestly, I probably could. Just because, again, I've been gone so much. I could probably literally just set the flight up and leave. Should I actually do that? Project Sunrise. I set it up in the morning, and then I land in the afternoon. Just, I'm gone the whole time. I don't think anybody would want to watch that. That's not very entertaining. Ooh, nice Wi-Fi. And you see, I would be okay if at least the 700s were still in Canyon Blue, because that livery is so much better. But, oh well. 4 Max 8s in a row recently? That's crazy. YYZ with me. It has been a while, man. How you been, my guy? Been equipment swapped the most while flying United, and that's a lot of people. They always say that. But I just never get equipment swapped when it's something I want. Southwest will say it's the Max 8. Day I'm flying, it's equipment swapped to the 700. But if it says the 700, it stays the 700. It never changes. That's the funny thing. I'm going to fly the Fokker or the CSS. We might fly the CSS. I'm not very interested in flying that Fokker. It's a sick airplane. It's super detailed, but I don't know. I'm not that into that aircraft. Every Day is a Sad Day by Matt Storms. Why? Is it action on? I said, at least I got to fly a Breeze 220, and it was a brand new one too. It was like a few months old. So I mean, that was pretty cool. Levi says, how many more legs? Just a one and done for tonight, man. Got about another 40 minutes left in the flight, and then we'll do our replays, and I'm gonna have to call it a night or just an evening, just because I've been telling everybody I have a birthday to go to later tonight. My goal is to try to end this stream by at least 1:30 so I can leave the house by 2, but we'll see what happens. That's the goal. Yeah, I want to fly the Horizon 7.8. I was just literally saying how I wanted to fly the 7.8. So I might either wait for that V2 to drop, or I'll just go ahead and just fly it now. But they're taking forever on that thing, man. And I feel like they gave up on the, what is it called? That 7.4F they were supposed to be making. I think they just gave up on that, so, oh well. That's fine. My bad. I'm so used to saying the same lines. Evening. Or, what do you even say? 12 o'clock? Afternoon? It's afternoon, right? PM now. Oh, really? Nice. They're aiming for Q2, but I don't think that'll happen. Yeah, probably not. Again, I know that it's like a freeware development team, so they're going to be on their own time, but they take forever, man. Their stuff takes forever. Afternoon, my bad. You think the PNG 74 will be out next year? It probably will be out next year, yeah. But that's really why they weren't at Expo, because, I mean, they have nothing to show. They'd be like, you charged us 17 coffee cups for an upgrade, and then your 7.4 is not done. All your other planes aren't done. And your Falcon's still flying around. You know what I mean? Like, I don't hate on PMDG. PMDG, at least, I know when they released aircraft, or when they release aircraft, it's always good. I don't have issues with it, so I'm not going to hate on them. Just saying, they do some questionable things. Across D-hand at 8,000. Okay, let me see. D-hand at 8,000. Okay. Let me see, is that on the chart or something? EN3 arrival. Should probably double check that. Okay, expect DHAN and 8,000. Cool, so that's in. DHAN and 8,000. Sweet. Oops. Not what I meant to do. But I fly past good old Augusta, or not Augusta, freaking Greensboro. What do they call this airport? I'm tweaking. What's GSP? GSO is Greenboro. GSP is why did I forget what the names of these airports are? I don't know. What's GSP? Thank you, though, Mike. Is this BizJet good or not good in general? I think it's good, man. I've been a beta tester on it for a while, but I haven't had the chance to fly it a lot recently, so I missed a lot of the updates. But I mean, performance is great. Systems are pretty dang good. Modeling and sounds are really good. The worst thing about this airplane, in my opinion, is the flight model. It does fly very light. But I was telling everybody I'm not very surprised. That's just a characteristic with a lot of small jets we have in the sim. So I don't know if that's really just, you know, Contrail's fault or just the sim being the sim. But it's a good aircraft. If you're into BizJet flying or want to get into it, I recommend this aircraft. It's also, I think, one of the biggest ones we have now in the sim, so that's a good sign. Yeah, Greenville Spartan, there you go. I was like, I knew what airport it was. GSP. Charlotte's actually a nice airport. My dad hates Charlotte's airport. He has to connect through there a lot for work when he flies American. He hates the airport. I've heard they're doing good stuff too. They're renovating it and whatnot. Georgia State Patrol. Oh man. I do miss GSP, seeing it on the cars. Because up here in Virginia, they have VSP. That just sounds stupid. Maybe it's because I'm used to saying GSP more, but VSP just sounds so dumb to me. NEMAX 8 into MCI. I actually have a whole stream planned out for that you want to see. And I was supposed to do that last week, but I got caught up. Let me show y'all. I was planning to fly that route. Let me see. Where is it at? Where is it at? What is Jeff Fabiano flying? What is that? That is such a random airplane. Anyways, okay. I'm not flying the 𝐂𝐸𝐥. There's nothing interesting to do at MK. I'm sorry. We do need that right now, dude. Okay, well, I don't really know how to show you all this, but here you go. This was what I had planned. And this is how long ago it was, because it's supposed to be on the 18th. It's the 26th now, but yeah, we were going to fly this. Let me see. Is this what it actually looks like? That's not what it looks like. Never mind. Oh well. Yeah, that's what we were going to do. Oh, did you actually fuse? They were still building that whole other section of the new terminal when I went to Vegas. But I still got to see their, I guess, the first part of it being done. They had a great chicken sandwich there, the glass jetways. I love that airport, dude. Yeah, that's what it is. It's just a tiny terminal. That's the problem. Yeah, he's flying the 110 Wi-Fi. I didn't even know he had that for the sub. I'm gonna fly over your house on arrival. Nice. There you go, Beanie. I remember I used to geek out going to PDK. I don't know what it is, but PDK, in my opinion, just is one of the most like executive feeling airports to me that I've been to. Like obviously my airport feels kind of cool. Manassas kind of feels cool. Charlotte's feels kind of cool. But I don't know. PDK is just, it's next to a lot of big houses too. So I don't know. It just feels rich. They got Dodge Chargers. GSP and VSP, they just both got the new Mustangs. They got brand new Mustangs. Yeah, Fuse, you should have felt it down in North Carolina when I did my college tour. it was 87, but then it said feels like 98 because of the humidity. And that place that I'm at, Elizabeth City, it's next to the coast. So you get all that humidity from the ocean and whatnot too. Oof. Dude. It is not nice at all. Planes fly over your house at like 2,000 to 4,000 feet. Yeah, that was like my house too before I moved. Now planes fly over my house at like 12,000 feet. It's not as cool. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Very good fuse. Yeah, my old house used to be on the arrivals for the 2.6s and 2.7s. I would see them literally. It's kind of crazy. They would join the localizer over my house. So you would see the 2.6 guys come down from the south, and you would see them literally trail all the way up and then turn in. And the north guys would trail towards my house and then turn in. And you just see them like diverge like that over the house. It was so cool. It was actually a great spot to plane spot. And then on days when there was lower visibility and they just wanted visual approaches, they would drop them in lower. So they'd be at like 3,000 feet. And they'd just be cutting right over my house and you'd see them. Oh, I miss that, dude. That's like the one thing I miss about my old house. I really miss the airport, and I really miss the way I could see planes on my backyard and the night creatures. I used to hear a lot of night creatures because I had a pond in the back. Oh, there you go, Dale. That's what's up, dude. I live in Jacksonville Executive, and I see Gulfstreams and PC-12s a lot. Nice. There you go, Sam. Gulfstream's still the best looking biz jet. I'm sorry. That's apparently very, 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 you know, controversial, but it's true. Not been in the flight sim in a couple weeks. Have not tuned into a stream recently. How's Expo? How are you guys doing? Are you guys still going international this year? Yeah, I will. Next month, I'm still going. But Expo's good. This was literally my first stream back from Expo. I enjoyed it. I thought it went very quickly and it was a little dry than past years, but I mean, it was still fun to see everybody face to face again for a little bit. Yeah, Dale, I've been using the freeware one that we have from FlightSim.to. That's how much I want one. All right, I wonder what I should do here. How do we do a descent in this aircraft properly, Mike? Or anybody that would know. Again, I haven't flown this plane in a while. Because I could theoretically just hit VNAV and let it descend us down. Or do I hit descent? Which one? Which one? Really, Beanie? Apparently in Maryland, everybody's been posting about it. They had like a whole flight thing going on. Like there was a B-2 and there's a bunch of fighter jets just flying in a formation flight over Maryland. I don't know why, but apparently that happened. Yeah, the Anybills Global will finally be a big biz jet. That's what I've been wanting. Like, I like all these smaller private jets and whatnot. Like, the Citations and stuff are cool. But I've been saying I want, like, a big business jet. That's what I've been wanting. Gulfstreams. The Challenger 350 is about the size of this airplane. Something I would fly as well. But, yeah. RMV and have been allowed to descend on its own. Sweet. All right. Sounds good. What was I doing? Yeah, that's what I was doing. I caught Darius graduating the 15th grade. That's jacked up. Oh, the National Fair. Got it. Okay. There you go. Yeah, Blackhawks and Chinooks fly over your house. Yeah, over here I get a bunch of like Blackhawks. Every now and then there's like an F-18 or something that comes over. Just because I'm closer to all the military stuff they have in Washington, so I got a lot of military stuff around here too. On a White House property. Interesting. Okay. What do you mean you can't wait to see the world from 50,000 feet? Oh, and like the Gulfstreams and stuff? Yeah, dude. I'm a dip. Good luck on landing. Sounds good, Jex. Appreciate you hanging out. Appreciate all of you guys being here, man. I said, I know I haven't been live in a while, so I appreciate you guys hanging out. We'll be coming in here shortly. Let me go and arm VNAV here. Where's it at? There you go. Jordan hating on your CCU? What is CCU? Can DM you something about the fight for you after stream? Go for it. Oh, is there Varen? Got you. Falcon's a cool looking airplane, man. You're gonna have enough training hours by the time we need to send people to Mars or the moon. You could fly them up there, dude. You know how cool that would be? Instead of an airline pilot, you become like a space pilot. That'd be crazy. The C5 Galaxy flew over your house? I've yet to see that in real life. I want to see one, dude. I bet it's so freaking big. On the Max 10? Nice, dude. Yeah, my dad got to see the 777X when he went to Seattle for work. Lucky. I want to take a trip over there to go to the Boeing museum and just kind of plane spot and watch all the planes, you know, being put together and whatnot. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, like a sci-fi movie or something. That'd be crazy. Going to the beach in North Carolina next week. Nice. There you go, Beanie. Which beach? You can give me the grand tour bet. They did like an 11-hour flight test yesterday up to 85 North. Really? In what, the 777? I always find it funny. Like, I don't mean to pick on, like, you know, younger kids. But, like, you ask a younger guy that's into aviation what they want to fly, and they always say the 777X. I'm like, dude. That's just the thing that kills me. They're like, what do you want to fly in the future? Oh, probably the 777X. I'm going to be a 777X captain. Okay. All right. I'm going to Seattle to start my Alaska cruise next month. Nice. There you go, man. You're that young guy? No, I want to fly like an Airbus or like a 7-3. That's what I want to fly. I am younger. I'm just saying. I've asked so many people, like, what plane do you want to fly? Oh, the 777X. I'm going to fly the 787 MAX 10. I'm probably going to fly the United Super Boom or whatever they call it. I think that's what I'm going to fly. If you're lucky, you can go on the MAX to Seattle from LA. Well, I definitely could if I fly like Alaska or something. But it's just like, why would I go all the way to LA to go to Seattle? You know what I mean? You want to fly the A321neo XLR+++ exclusive? It's all the same thing. It's an A321. I don't care which one I'm flying. Just let me fly it. Or an A320 at least. That's just what I want to fly. By the time you're an airline pilot, all the 737s will be retired. I mean, I'll be an airline pilot in, like, realistically, like, maybe 7 or 8 years from now. So, I don't know. I don't think they'll be retired by then. 777X isn't even out yet, dude. That's why I just, you know, nod and smile. I'm like, yeah, cool. Yeah, I just want to fly an Airbus. Even the 220, honestly, flying it at Expo, I'm like getting more of a look at it. I'm like, dude, this is actually a pretty cool airplane if I wanted to fly this in real life, you know? I want to be mad flying that. Good old 220. Just the routes that 220s fly. That'd be kind of interesting to see how that would go. Depending on the airline I fly for. Alright, let me do this here before I forget about it. Let's go the ILS or localizer for 2-1 left. PDK showing all ones. Oh, yeah, I'm stupid. It looks like it's already tuned, so we'll just switch it over. Nav 1 and Nav 2 are both to all ones. That looks good to me. Cool. Still on 22.8. There's literally nobody online. I mean, maybe it's because I'm not used to flying this early in the morning, but I mean, there is nobody online. I think Atlanta Approach is online, but are they controlling? Oh, my thing just refreshed. We have Atlanta Approach, and then we have PDK Tower, actually, so sweet. So we'll be with probably 3347 first. So we'll set that 3347. Cool. And then we'll have Tower. Sweet. I'll take a 737 NG or just a biz jet. I wouldn't mind flying a business jet for a while. Like, I honestly wouldn't care. Because, like, a jet's a jet, you know what I mean? A plane's a plane. If I could fly something cool, not just like a little Cessna, then, you know, I'll be okay with that. That'd be pretty sweet. All right, I gotta get a jet photo of my plane because I don't have one on Volanta. I just saw. No, I guess they repainted this airplane, by the way. It's not even this color anymore, but oh well. Who owns this airplane? It keeps getting repainted. It's been repainted like 3 times. What is going on? All right, let's save that image. There you go. All right, you guys want to see what I'm doing here? I don't know who owns this aircraft, but they've literally changed the paint job 3 times in like 4 years. They either just have money or they're just like selling it to somebody. Boom. Cool, cool, cool. There we go. Even though this is like a unrealistic flight now because this isn't the right livery, but oh well. Just slid into your DMs with a pic of the flyover at the White House. Let me see. Oh, damn, that's sick. The quality of this picture is horrendous, but you get the point. Look at this. Nice, bro. Yeah, that's clean. Being a NetJets pilot would be hell because you don't have line. It's only on call. Really? It is only call? Oof. But like, what is their schedule looking like though? Like, are you constantly sitting there having to, you know, be on call, or is it like, you know, maybe once or twice a week you're on call for that day? Oh, well, yeah, true. Just a charter service. You book the flight and then you just fly it. Yeah, you're right. What does NetJets' website look like? I'm curious. Hold on. I'm guessing we're descending. So as we're descending here, I'm going to... actually. Let me do this. And then I'm going to put it on auto throttle here, so I don't have to worry about it. Cool. No, we're about to overspeed, aren't we? Throw a little speed break out to help. Just gotta try to catch the profile again. Alright, well, we're dolphining because that was my fault. I want to see what NetJets' website looks like. Hold on. I'm gonna see if I can book a flight. You probably gotta call them, dude. It's probably like not a normal thing. One of those things that's so expensive it's like call for price. Let's see. It was storming and the storm split was perfect, really? Oh yeah, it's like a contact us. Yeah, you can't even just like, yeah, that's crazy. If you have to ask for prices too much, dude, literally. All right, well, I guess we're not flying net jets. That's okay. I didn't want to fly net jets anyways. Flew this bird last night. Quite the handful in departure, but a fun to fly. Yeah, dude. It's an older aircraft, so yeah, it's definitely a little bit more busy, but I like it. I like it. It took me a second to learn how to fly this for some reason when I first got it on beta, but I haven't flown it in like a month, and I'm doing this flight right now, and it's so far going pretty well, so not that hard to fly. You landing from north? Yeah, I'll be coming in from the northeast. Sam, I know, right? Yeah, just to get on the plane. You know, I don't know if NetJets participates in it, but there's this thing that Noel Phillips had a video on, and a lot of other people tried it out. I don't know what it's called, but basically it's this app where you can bid for random empty leg repositioning flights for business jets. And it was the dumbest concept I've ever seen, because it's like, unless you just want to fly on a business jet one time, it's so useless. You pay like thousands of dollars a month, and you're only somewhat, you know, getting the chance to maybe get on a plane. And it's not like you get on the plane and you're actually going somewhere you want to go. It's just like randomly on a random Monday, oh, by the way, this flight's open, it's going from this airport to this airport, and it's just like, all right. So useless. What's up, King Fresh? The plane looks sick. It is, man. I love this aircraft. Pretty damn nice. Now, how much will I fly it? Let's see. I think I'm probably gonna fly this a lot until we get like the 220 or something. Al only has enough muscle to play tennis and fly airplanes. I saw a couple of videos like that where it's a program where you can buy a single seat with randoms. Yeah, it's like, I don't get that. Because it's not like they're scheduled empty legs. It's just like, okay, this company just told us that they need to reposition their plane that's in San Jose. They need to reposition it to Houston at 5 o'clock tonight. And then they'll let you know that day. They're like, oh, by the way, tonight at 5 o'clock, this flight's repositioning and going to Houston. Like, I don't get how people could just travel like that. That doesn't make any sense. 220 is coming out soon, right? It should be soon. I couldn't tell you when, but it should be soon. It seemed like it was almost done at Expo. Oh, those are hourly rates. Hourly rates. That's just crazy to me that people have money like that. You know what I mean? Like, just think about that. Somebody can afford $7,000 an hour for like 5 hours. More than that. Like, that's crazy. I feel like I'm just nosediving right now. It's definitely what I'm doing. That's okay. Anyways, as we're coming in, by the way, we're gonna go for, let's see, where am I gonna park this bad boy at? I'll probably just park it up here at this main terminal. I don't know if they call it anything, but I'm gonna park it right here. North hangars, right where they have the little over wing thing. I used to always see planes parked over here. Planes yelling at us. Was Bluebird at Expo? They had one representative there, but he wasn't like talking about the project. He was just asking trivia questions. Oh, really long haul? I see. Okay. That makes a little bit more sense, I guess. Don't kill the throttle too early, Alex, because it drops like a rock. I'm just letting it on auto throttle right now. There's like a secret auto throttle button that I hit right here, and I'm just letting the plane manage its own speed. probably another reason why I'm flying like this right now. Holy crap. Straight nose diving. That's okay. I am on auto throttle, right? Yeah, let's see what it does. How far are we away from the Bluebird 75? Couldn't even tell you that either. I have no idea. All right, let's stop descending, by the way. Oh, you know why? Because we're not even on a... All right, hold on. I know what we're doing here. We're doing some bull crap. Let's just hold us at 8,000 here. We're early. We're super early on this descent. All right. Help. Help. Future pilot, by the way. All right, there we go. All right, yeah, I realized that we were just kind of nosediving. And we're supposed to cross this waypoint that is all the way over here, more than 25 miles at 8,000 feet. And I'm at 85,000 feet now. All right, I'm taking over the throttles now. I'm not flying this plane correctly at all. What's up, Falco? How you doing, man? Appreciate you stopping in. Damn. Oh, man. All right, cool. Let's go and just get ready to talk to approach here. This is going to be an interesting arrival. I feel like there's things that are going to happen here soon. 120.9 is what we need to tune, so we'll tune 120.
05 Juliet, do you have the airport in sight or no?
0.9. Cool. Get ready to talk to them.
Got a 1386, Alana centers offline for change approved, take care.
Frequency change approved.
And PK8 you literally just contacted me. Cool. Information at Charlie.
584 around with the football, runway 27 right, clear for
T1
takeoff.
left. Winds are calm, no wind at all. 300 or 3016. 3016.
And over 4930, descend and maintain 6,000.
3016. Cool. And I need to be at 250 knots, by the way. I'm under 10,000 feet. Just realized that. I was using the auto throttle. I was cheating a little bit. All right, what are we on? The DHE3? What do they call it? DHAM 3? Approach, how's it going? November 86 Tango November 8000 DHAN 3 with Charlie.
Falcon 6 Tango November, Atlanta approach, hello. Atlanta altimeter 3017, runway 21 left, expect a visual approach and clear direct field.
Expect a visual 21 left in that clear dark. What was it for 86 Tango November?
Falcon 6 Tango November, clear direct Peachtree.
Direct Peachtree, 6 Tango November. He's giving us the shortcut. Let's go. Where'd that be though? Oh, did you say the field? You said clear direct the field, right? You're talking about Peachtree. All right, well in that case, let's skip the whole thing. Boom. Hold on, let me see. How do I type in my own custom direct to?
Spearwing 3 Lima Oscar, welcome to Atlanta. Exit left when able and turn your transponder back on for me.
I'm just gonna do this. We'll just do that. That works.
Next left, and what did you say again?
We're better than that, but hey, I'm fixing it. We fixed it.
Spearwing 3 Lima Oscar, just turn your transponder back on.
I'm using my throttles now. Just one leg today, or one and only for tonight, man. Or this evening,
4930,
I should say.
3000.
once we land, I gotta quickly go ahead and get ready to go to this birthday party I'm going to. So sadly, just the one and done. That's why we started streaming a little bit earlier.
584, land departure radar contact, climate change 14,000.
Turned off the seatbelt signs, but that's okay. Did you actually be nice? There you go, man. This early afternoon, I don't know what you would call it, afternoon.
Falcon 16 on November, descend at pilot's discretion to maintain 4,000.
Pilot's discretion, 4,000, 16 in November. I'll get down there in a second. Bump it down just a little bit. 4,000 set, and then what do we have here? Stink bug, so we're approaching at a 118, VF of 113. It's dry, that's fine. Weight's 28400. Close enough. And then we use flaps, slats plus 48 degrees. Go around will have us at 97.2. Max is going to be 98. So go around 98. Bring it up. Cool. Does my family watch my stream? Sometimes. Sometimes they do.
Thanks, you as well.
Alright, descend. Sometimes they do. Not all the time. Alright, overlay can come off, and let's get Fly Live Studio going here. Fly Live Studio. Oh wait, wrong thing. Flight recorder. That's
Cherokee 05 Kilo, do you have the field inside 12 o'clock and 17 miles?
Why am I descending like this? I'm just straight nosedive. Here we go. Fix that up. Straight nosediving, dude. Holy crap. I don't need to get down that aggressively. There you go.
Number 4930, field's at your 1 at 2 o'clock and 15 miles supporting site.
Right. Recorder client. There you go.
Number 4930, clear visual bridge.
Alright, my bad. I was over here trying to open flight recorder and I couldn't see what my plane was doing at first.
Cherokee 05 Juliet, the Columbus is reporting broken at 3,500, so your VFR is at your discretion if you can find a hole.
How does the VNAV work? It works good if you know how to use it. I'm not the best person to be explaining systems to you with this airplane because it's been a minute since I've flown it in the beta. So I'm not flying it properly. But it does work. We had it working for a descent when I was actually paying attention to the aircraft.
Make a straight in, runway 24.
All right, 4,000 here. We're going straight into the field.
Got a 584. Atlanta Center is offline for change approved. See you later.
Where's the dark badge? Delta 584.
Our approach was 118 again. Our music's coming off. We'll get to focus in here. Lake Lanier, it might be. I think it is. What's up, dude? How you doing, my guy? Appreciate you stopping in. How you been?
Number 4930, the wind's 240 at 4, runway 26 right, clear to line.
6 right, clear to line.
Falcon Jet 6 Tango November, Peachtree is at your 12 o'clock and 20 miles supporting site.
We're looking 16 in November. Can't see because ain't nothing's loading in. That's the problem. I think I see it right there though. Is that it? That has to be it. Not gonna act shocked like, wow, it's Clofrey. Okay, sorry, let me try it again. Oh my gosh, it's Clofrey. How are you doing, Clofrey? Haven't seen you in forever. Okay, there you go. Is that better? Yeah, I see it. It's right there. Approach Falcon 816 November. Got the film site.
Falcon 6 November, thanks. Clear visual approach, runway 21 left. Traffic is a single aircraft in the pattern. Contact Peachtree Tower now, 120.9. Take care.
All right, cleared visual 21 left. Copy the traffic and tower 20.9. 16 November. We'll see you. I'm just gonna help myself out, approach mode. And we gotta be 2,900 by champ. Let's do that. 2,900. Oops. $2,900. Cool. Vertical speed. Throw that in. And I'm gonna slow myself down here by a lot.
Welcome, everyone. Welcome.
Cool. Sorry, how's it going? It's fucking Jet 86 Tango November visual 2 1 left.
Number 86 Tango November, Peachtree Tower, hello, runway 21 left, clear to land.
C1 clear to land, 6 Tango November. Of course, I didn't set that. Oops. 206. You know what? I can honestly just take it individually. It's not going to be that hard. We'll just do that. My airplane. I'll get one notch shot here. Just slats. You did your first instrument training? Nice. How did that go, Fiber? Next notch out here.
Welcome, everyone. Welcome.
For no winds, it's quite bumpy over here. Can't lie to you. Alright, you're down, flaps full. Cool. This thing just, it's like the nose just drops. It's crazy to me. Alright, trying to keep that 118 for our approach speed here. I'm kind of
Tango Charlie,
in.
it's going to be a Falcon jet on about a 5 mile path for 21 left, reporting site. Looking for traffic,
We're like crabbing right now, and there's no wind apparently. Interesting. This is your first stream since Cross the Pond? No, I've done like 3 or 4 since that. It's my first stream since Expo though. Whoa. What's that gunfire in the back? That's the trim tab noise. I was like throwing the nose all the way up because the nose kept dropping over. So I trimmed it really high nose up, which surprisingly feels a lot better.
Golf Echo Tango Charlie, that traffic's now going to be at your 2 o'clock on about a 1 mile south of 21 left.
Here's Atlanta over there. What's up, Leo? How you doing, man? Appreciate you stopping in. I'm liking it, Leo. I was in the beta for it for a while, but I haven't floated in like a month. This is actually my first. It's my first flight in it since all the beta builds, and it's really good. I'm enjoying it. The flight model though is the only thing that gets me, man. It's just a little wonky. I can't lie, but it's all right. So out of pocket fiber. A little high, so bring that nose down.
Sync rate 200. Sync rate.
Watch that speed. Yeah, it's just so fidgety, man.
Peachtree Tower, good afternoon. Citation number 30 Gulf, route 18 to the north.
Oh my gosh.
Number 30 Gulf November, Peachtree Tower, low traffic coming back to the rollout runway 21 left, clear.
Oh, that was not good at all. Oof. Oh man. Negative 400 feet per minute, but at 1.070.
Looking to do some pattern work. 134 Romeo Juliet, Peachtree Tower, runway 21 right, taxi via Alpha Golf, advised not complete.
That was terrible. You're not the only one. Has everybody been slamming this plane on the ground?
Because
my yoke was like...
Hold short 21 left. Correction, hold short 21 right.
Short of 21 right, 86 November. Has everybody been slamming this thing? Because I was like, yoke pull back and it just dropped on the ground, bro. Holy crap. Undoubtedly one of your worst landings of all time. That was definitely not my worst landing.
November, safe parking when able.
What is this parking? Looking for a northeast ramp for 86 November. That was rough. That was really rough. Oh man. Calling your lawyers. Aw. Little Cessna.
The rate 6 November. Cross runway 21 right. Right turn alpha, hold short runway 16.
Cross 21 right, right turn alpha, hold short 16. 86 November. Just had a stroke saying my call sign. Yeah, it was terrible. When I landed the FA-50, I put the throttles to idle at 10 feet above the ground and got 150 feet per minute. All right, maybe that's something I need to start doing. I idled it at like 25, 30 feet and it just fell on the floor. That was rough. Oof. Everyone's been slamming it, really? That was bad.
Tower number 134, hold short 21 right.
It's just the flight model, man. It's like, I don't... It's just that small airplane flight sim flight model, if that makes sense. Like, they all fly the same. They all fly the same. It's like you pull the yoke back a little bit, and then it's way too high on the nose, so you bring the yoke down a little bit, and then the nose goes down like that. It's always like this little wonky flying. It never feels smooth, like a 7.3 or anything. I don't know why they're all like that in the sim, man. They have to work on that, because I don't really think it's developers at this point. It just has to be the Sims flight model. It's every small jet.
Tango Charlie.
Every small jet.
Traffic's going to be a citation on about a 10 mile final for runway 21 right. Correction, runway 21 left. Report in sight.
Nice, dude. Citation X is probably the best one I've seen. Citation X is pretty good.
Cross 16 to the ramp, we'll see ya.
Cross 1-6 to the ramp. Thanks for help. 6 Tango November.
Golf Echo Tango Charlie.
I mean, that one's probably one of the best. The Phenom that we just got, that one's decent as well. But it's just like, it still doesn't feel sturdy. Like, none of my approaches in any of those planes feel sturdy, ever. But, I mean, I don't think that's developer, like I was saying. I'm thinking it's just a flight sim thing. The 680 butters pretty easily. 680 is really, really good. I like the 680.
Golf Echo Tango Charlie, Peachtree Tower, how do you hear?
And those are all stolen. Cool. We'll cross. It's going to start up that AP as well.
Golf Echo Tango Charlie, if you hear this, send your downwind.
Send my downwind, Golf Echo Tango Charlie. Sorry, I was having a radio problem.
Flight number 134, Romeo Juliet, traffic off your 11 o'clock. Same altitude, report site.
You got the traffic through Romeo Juliet.
134,
Yeah, I don't know why my
Romeo
AP is
Juliet,
not
maintain
starting.
visual
Hold on.
separation.
You're in non-mic? Alright, let me see. Where you at?
And 134, Romeo Juliet, maintain visual separation.
I think you're about to come in, right?
Visual separation through Romeo Juliet.
Ben with the 23 months, almost 2 years of watching this guy is crazy. Hey, I appreciate you, man. I saw that livery. It looks really cool. Don't spam those my guys from dude.
134, Romeo Juliet,
Appreciate you,
traffic
appreciate you.
citation for 21 left, report in sight.
We got the traffic for...
Looks like a taxi's nice. Yeah, taxi's really great.
134, Romeo Juliet,
The second you get in the air, that's when it gets questionable.
Runway 21 right, clear for the option. On the go, make left traffic.
I'm trying to figure out what I did with this APU here.
Maintain visual separation and cleared for the option 2-1 right and left.
Yeah, let me just yank this thing in the terminal real quick. Give me a second.
Number 4, Romeo Juliet, it's on the go, make left traffic 21 right. Number 30 Golf Number 121 left, clear to land.
Alright, just gonna slam on the brakes. Parking brake is getting set. Cool. Now let's go quickly check out Mike's landing here. He should be coming in shortly. Yeah, it's just when it gets in the air, man. It's the same with like a lot of airplanes in the sim nowadays. At least business jets, smaller business jets. Excuse me. Aided. How do you make your TFRP rudder pedals harder to steer? You really can't, Clee. I'm not steering like using the nose wheel with the tiller. I actually have a tiller. Or how do I say it? I'm not using the rudder as a nose wheel tiller. I'm using a tiller for the tiller. But I don't really think there's a way that you can make it harder to steer. Mike butters this. Let's see. That did look like a good landing. That did look like a good landing. I can't lie. That looked pretty good. To keep it around 70% in one, pretty much all the way to the ground. Yeah, it does kind of just rock. And then somebody told me just if you idle too early, the plane just rocks down. So that might just be a thing of the aircraft. Look at that though. Beautiful. And actually, you know what? I don't want to. I don't think I want to shut the airplane off. Because I'm going to do replays and I don't know how to start the plane back up. I don't think there's like a start state. Is there? No, I don't think there is. Okay. So in that case, frequent flyer. Hey, let's go. In that case, we're just going to drop the flaps back out. Disconnect off of VATSIM. Appreciate for all the VATSIM controlling and help that we had. Show you guys what we had going on here, and then we'll get some very sad replays. Good flight though. Came in pretty well. Took off, nice clean departure out of here. Made it all the way down, and then we came in into PDK's runway 21 left and smacked it -418. But hey, it was right on the bars, so I think that's a good landing. Cool. In the flight. Close Volanta. I don't want to see that again. Oops. All right, and let's check it out. So let's go here. I'm off of that sim. Let's close down VPilot. Let me go upstairs. We'll get all these guys back on. They're already on. Cool. Let's see what this look like here. Because that was rough. You got an 84, really? Jeez, all right. Wait, you were flying the C680? It showed you as the Phenom. You just told me you were flying the Citation. Weird. A hydraulic dampener, you have one on the TPRs. Can you put them on the TFPRs though? Like the cheap Thrustmaster rudders? For auto FPS, if I wanted to use like 100 LOD under 10K, would I set the base to that and then like 150K at max 50K? Yes. I would have to look at the, oh my gosh. I have to look at the app again because I actually stopped using it because it started giving my sim stutters. But yeah, whatever you want under 10K, that would be like your base terrain load detail, like what it would be like until you take off again. So that would be your base, and then anything over 10K, that's what you put as your max. So for me, like my base was like 100 or like 90, and then my max was, I don't know, 180, 250, something like that. Yeah, ground effect doesn't exist in this airplane at all. Forward to the lawyers, oh my gosh. Wasn't that bad. Look at this, for 0 wind, I was moving all over the place. That's the crazy part. I didn't even get to see the landing, hold on. Need to reinstall the sim and just look over a few settings, NVIDIA, and those things. You're talking about me? Bizarre. I went live, it was 2 weeks ago, because I went live at Expo, so that was 2 weeks ago. Yeah, I think it's plopped on the ground. Get wing views going. See how sad this landing was. Guess the max is what is that, 1,000 feet for auto FPS? I would have to see the settings, Fuse. It's kind of hard to explain it to you when I'm not looking at it. So I'd have to send me a screenshot of it on Discord, and I could try to help you better. Because I don't use it anymore, so the way you're saying it, I have no idea what you're looking at. I know there's like a min and there's a max, but then there's also like step levels and all that in between that. So I have to look at it to help you. Fun flight, brother. Be safe tonight. See you next time. Thanks. Appreciate you, Mike. Thanks for flying. Yeah, I'm going to a jumping park, Sky Zone or whatever, for the birthday. So that'd be fun. I'm gonna go in the basketball part of it, if they have it, and start acting like I can really dunk. I can grab on rim, but I can't dunk. So I get to live out my dreams on a trampoline. It's a cool plane, not for me though. Yeah, it's definitely one that you're gonna have to really want, but I like it. It's cool. Not be seeing you until next month? Nah. I don't know when my next stream will be realistically, but I don't think it's gonna be as long as it's been. It'll be at most like 4 or 5 days from now. At most. It'll be in the cockpit after we're deboarding, yeah, like 6 years later. Oh, sorry, man, I meant to hit go live, but I guess I always forgot. I'm like blocking half the V, my bad. Fun stream though, man. Do appreciate you guys all showing back up and hanging out with me. Good airplane, man. I enjoy this aircraft. Obviously, I'm gonna do my due diligence and say half the stuff that happened during this flight were pilot error and not because of the aircraft. So you know, the whole descent nose diving thing, that's because I was descending at 6,000 feet per minute. You know what I mean? So system's pretty good. Flight model, it's wonky. I'm sorry. And that's not, I've been saying that since I had the plane, but I don't think it's really Lars's fault. I think it's just the fact of the simulator, how they work these smaller aircraft, because they're all the same. Like, you guys are comparing it to the 280, which is a little bit better, but I mean, all these smaller airplanes in the sim, they all have that wonky style flight model. It hasn't changed. So, I don't know. I love you, baby girl. I missed you. Jesus. Appreciate you, Ham. Go and spam those my guys for 31 months. Appreciate you, dude. The Airbus trading cards would be good. Oh, I can't get good angles. There you go. We'll see you, just the guy. Appreciate you hanging out with us, man. Nice. Well, there you have it. Very, very chopped landing. It wasn't bad. I think it probably would have looked a lot better if there was like more strut compression with Microsoft, but hey, it was all right. It wasn't very good in my opinion. 400 feet per minute isn't a good landing. I'll just be honest with you. Appreciate you, yo. Him with 31 months. Let me go ahead and get the outro music going, and we'll call it an evening. Or afternoon, not evening. Call it a afternoon. It's weird streaming this early. There we go. But I do appreciate you guys for hanging out with us. We're ending the stream with 71 likes on our live stream being back from what, 12 days now. So we appreciate you guys for that. Thanks for all the donations, all the new members and returning members. Do appreciate you guys. Again, I'm not gonna go 12 days without streaming again. We'll probably at most be live in about 3 or 4 days maybe. So I appreciate you guys hanging out with us. Thanks for flying with us, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.